Introducing the suspect.
It's safe to say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back.
The usual suspect thing.
Look, US6 where the real ones politic get. Late night smoke with the fight game where the critics sit. Every punchline got a barcode and a timestamp. Receipt talk, we ain't never had to spin facts. Dr. KG with the pressure and the pause. Voice cut through the static and the industry noise. Live from the mud where the coaches still breathe. Where the fans want truth, lot of company feed. No scripts, all pain, all perspective involved. We seen puppets get promoted while the real get ignored. So we built our own table out the blood and the scars. Now the channel got motion from the hoods to the stars. Art fell in the lab like alchemists with the boards. Man, scientist energy, plotting seasons and scores. Dana Black with the pool picks, sharpen the brand. Made accountability a language they don't understand. Tales from the B-side, let the underdogs vent. Open mic turn the casual fan militant. Suspect teams get dangerous after dark. When them uncomfortable truths start hitting the heart. We ain't ESPN polished, we the alleyway version. Where the dialogue raw and the smoke got substance. Fight previews, recaps, community ties. Call-ins from the people, let the real ones decide. Boxing, culture, entertainment all blend. Soul loops, dusty drums, street sermons and sins. This ain't just content, it's survival and code. Built for the fans, tired of narratives getting controlled. So subscribe if you came for the authenticity. Where opinions got facts and the passion got history. US6, yeah, the movement's still growing. It's a usual suspect team, and the whole world knows.
We are back. We are back. Welcome back to the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. Open mic. The lounge is officially open. I am KG. This is my boy. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite yet your most hated. And we're here. What's up with you, Hut?
We are here. We are here. Look here. This ain't your polished panel. This ain't your scripted debates. You heard them. You heard JAI. We ain't ESPN. We from the alleyways. Straight with those raw lines, raw voices, and raw opinions. Straight from the boxing trenches. All y'all got to do is hit the link in the chat and step on stage. And you'll get your time to talk that uncut, unfiltered, unapologetic. Break down the fight and call out the BS. Hate for your favorite fighter. You know what I mean? But understand, if you was here the last time we opened up the mic, we will, as moderators, give you that smoke if we don't like your take. Straight up and down. So if you ready, yo, that's what it is, bro. So if you ready, yo, hit that link. And if you scared, stay your bitch ass in the chat. You know what I mean? But salute to you. You know what I mean? We appreciate the views. You know what I mean? But y'all know what it is. This is boxing talk with teeth. Mm-hmm. No babysitting. No protections. Just gloves off conversation. Huh?
Man.
He ain't lying.
Bro, if anybody was at the lounge last time, you know what I'm saying? We had it's a new night, new menu, some of the same items, fan favorite items, you know what I'm saying, that people can't seem to get enough of. They want more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They want more. So tonight we got more, and we got. I'm gonna just ask you now before you even get to the menu. All right, man. What's on the special menu, man? What's on the menu that's unseen? Like the one that was written by the man that write the checks with the hand that don't write.
Secret menu things, KG.
Eager.
Well, there's a little bit of dissonance going on in the combat world, right? I'm actually getting sick of hearing these MMA fans and MMA fighters whine about the status of boxers. Terrence Crawford was out here. He kind of low key was shitting on Ilia Topuria a couple weeks back. You know what I mean? Which brings up the discussion, or the discussion in the MMA world. Why do boxers think that they top shelf? Why do boxers feel that they top shelf, like they run the whole combat world?
I don't think they do.
Well, in my opinion, they do.
I think they just walk into rooms unbothered and people point out boxers. Oh, you box? Oh, you box? Oh, you think you can wrestle me? You think you can take me down? It's just like the guy that works out in the gym. All right, the guy that's working out every day. Girls don't talk to that guy. Guys talk to that guy. Hey man, how much do you bench press? How much this? They're worried about what they want to be worried about. Boxers walk into a room and not worried about a Taekwondo damn practitioner or a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or UFC damn or a PFL or, you get what I'm saying? Wrestler, Olympian. It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? So I think boxers walk into these rooms unbothered, bro. I think people are jealous of the damn paychecks that these guys get, so they spark up the damn discern that they have against boxers.
Not only the paychecks, KG, I think the notoriety too.
Maybe, yeah. Well,
You know what I mean? So we'll call that the Bloody Caesar. If you want to, order up the Bloody Caesar. Yeah, that's if you want to talk that MMA talk. If you an MMA fan, you know what I mean, and you tired of these boxers thinking that they top shelf, you know what I mean? Well, the mic will be yours in just a few. That's on the secret menu, y'all. You know what I mean? But we do got the actual factual menu tonight, of course. And like KG said, we have some fan favorites, mainstays. So to start off the night, of course, we're allowing y'all to order up some curry guo.
That shit is a staple. I swear it is.
It's a staple, for real, though. You know what I mean? Curry guo with some rice and pap. Not no rice and peas, rice and pap. Okay? KG, it is Wednesday today, isn't it?
I think so.
The last time we was on, I believe we got some type of notification that Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT, was supposed to make a big announcement.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I just got home. I haven't been able to really peruse or browse through my timeline or nothing like that. Did she make a major announcement, KG?
No, bro. I was waiting, but per the usual.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
That's what I got from it.
Have we heard some type of a clap back? Because I know Remy Ma cooked her with that one line. I mean, have you heard a return?
If it was
a bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
That's what I got.
Well,
that's what I got.
Y'all know what to do. You know what I mean? If y'all want to talk about the curried GWOAT, you know what I mean, and her lack thereof of announcements, the mic is yours. In the day. Before I continue, let me shout out some of the people in the chat that was,
Yeah, they
you know what I
pulling
mean,
in.
some newbies and whatnot. You know what I mean? New to the lounge, drinks are free. You know,
But the menu will cost you.
Shout out Alino Sakai. You know what I mean? We got Jay Brown, Virginia in the building. You know what I mean? We got Lamonte Butler. You know what I mean? Salute. We got Daniel Barris Sports Highlight 5851. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
And we got Sophia P7Q5K. Damn, I did that right.
Damn, you see? One take.
P7Q5K, nigga.
One take. Good shit, man.
Yeah, my day was good, Sophia. My day was blessed. But yeah, now the night is even blessed because we got the mic. We got the open mic lounge open. Yes,
that's
indeed.
right. That's right. What else is on this menu? I see King's Plate. Oh, damn! You done made that.
The King's Plate is back.
What is on that this time?
Niggas can't. You know what I mean? They can't get enough of the King's Plate. I mean, they want the King's Plate in the morning. They want the King's Plate in the afternoon, KG, and they want the King's Plate at nighttime, bro.
They want all roads. They want all roads to Ings to the end at the King's Plate, huh?
Dessert. You know what I mean? They caught the niggeritis off the King's Plate. You know what I mean? Fell asleep, woke back up, and was feeling snackish, and they wanted another King's Plate. You know what I mean? They super saturated with the King's Plate, so we got to give it to them, KG.
And explain to the people what's on this plate.
Oh, what's on the plate, KG? Well, on the plate itself, we have, of course, the Keyshawn Nuggets.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got the Keyshawn Nuggets. I mean, that got to be on the plate with a side of shitty cuz.
That's an acquired taste. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. I mean, but it is good for you. I mean, boxing wise, pause. Yeah, so a side of shitty cuz, but now the King's Plate comes with a drink.
You giving out beverages?
Yeah, we giving out sweet tea. Tankalicious.
Tankalicious tea.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, it's not the tallest drink. You know what I mean?
Packs a punch, though.
You might say it's a small. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it pack a real punch. You know what I mean? Ladies, watch out. Yeah, ladies, watch out. You know what I mean? Don't get too intoxicated. Don't get
too close.
Yeah. you might be able to handle one of these Tankalicious, but yeah, two of them, nah, you out for the count. So that's on the King's Plate. Keyshawn Nuggets, Shakur Stevenson, aka Shitty Cuz, and a short glass of Tankalicious.
God damn.
Yeah.
But bro, I hate to say it, man, but it's like the King's Plate, it sounds appetizing, but for some reason, once the drink made it to the table, it's like the drink stole the show. Is the king really able to damn overly indulge, or is his eyes too big for his appetite? Because if you make it to that drink, or if you have a sip of your drink first before you had any of your vegetables, it might damn mess your appetite up and mess up the whole apple cart. Whole apple cart, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like that damn the king likes to keep calling down to short, smaller portions. Like, is he watching his damn figure or something? Is his diet not appropriate that he has to eat smaller portions? He's always wanting to eat smaller portions.
I think you nitpicking with Lord King Devin Haney Targaryen.
I'm just saying he's not eating like a king. He keeps eating smaller portions, and as of late, he went and got a small drink to add to the damn plate. Like,
Shout out Angie, baby, because
Yeah.
it wasn't a small drink. She said it's a shot.
it's a shot, tank shot. When I tell y'all to duck, you better duck, goddamn it.
Salute to the queen. Yes, indeed. Boxing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got, man? I see.
So,
I see
yeah.
is that bro? My mom every week. I think when I was in high school, man, it was them maybe 3 or 4 items all she made. It was either chicken wings, spaghetti,
Yeah.
and the infamous Saturday meatloaf.
Look,
How y'all prepping this one this time? You know what I'm saying? How's this one seasoned up?
Kate, when's the last time you had a good meatloaf?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Meatloaf is almost like it, because I like meatloaf. Ain't no
Yeah,
wrong
savory.
with no meatloaf.
It's savory.
Meatloaf is some savory, nice savory meat. Put it, you know what I mean? A side of like a mashed potatoes or whatever. You know what I mean? Some corn. Like, that ain't no struggle meal. That shit is straight.
And it tastes good on the leftover.
Tastes good on the leftovers. You can even chop, put that shit in between two pieces of bread and you good. A meatloaf sandwich. Slap some mayonnaise on that bitch, and it still rock out. Meatloaf to me is it's a forgotten dish.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a forgotten dish. Because everybody's fucking with the king's plate.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially with the new beverage added.
Yeah, the Tankalicious.
Yeah,
but what about the meatloaf? What about Saturday's meatloaf that comes by way of Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas? This is a great fight, bro.
Great fight.
Ain't nobody talking about it.
That's sad. Sad.
This fight gonna taste good, KG.
I believe it will.
You got all the sides and everything. But ain't nobody talking about it.
Nobody's talking about it.
Well, we gonna talk about this meatloaf.
Yeah.
And we hope you in the chat click the link and talk about that meatloaf. Boots Ennis, Xander Zayas, Saturday night, it's going down at the Barclays Center, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say, bro, this might even spill out to be like old school meatloaf. I'm talking about with the ketchup on top.
That's the only way that's the only way I got to eat my meatloaf. With the ketchup glaze, nigga. What you mean? Ketchup, a little bit, some Worcestershire, maybe add some barbecue. Shit, what you mean? Yeah. We got Marky Dan in the lounge.
There he is.
Oh, you about to buy out the bar?
I know, right?
Yes. Yes, bro.
Oh man. But nah, yeah, that meatloaf, like I think it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna have people talking about it, man. People gonna talk about it and they're gonna be like, bro, when the next time we gonna get some meatloaf like that? So yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend, bro. And you already know I don't partake in, you know what I'm saying, in animal flesh, man. I'm a pescatarian, you know what I'm saying, vegan somewhat of some sort. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get my knife and fork ready for this one. And you know me, I am a Boots Ennis fan. But I'm saying this on a Tuesday night at 7:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think Xander wins this because he's gonna outbox Boots.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that, chat?
Yeah. And I say it again. I believe Xander possesses the skill set to outbox the Flash. The man with the clicks and the whistles.
Oh, man.
I just got a gut feeling, man. I got a gut feeling.
You're gonna have to explain yourself later on.
I will. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to explain yourself, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're contradicting yourself. You're turning into turncoat Tommy. You're turning
Nah, man.
against your boy Boots.
Look, either look, do I support my boy or do I look at what is and say, know what? I don't think he can win this one.
Yeah, you overly so. Let's take it back 2 years ago. It
Mhm.
might have, yeah, but it was 2 years ago
Yep.
when
And
this man had the audacity.
that's right.
This man had the audacity to put Boots in the pound, vote Boots in the pound for pound US usual suspect 6.
That's right.
based off of projections. Where are those projections now, bro?
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Well, you know this, all right, and the usual suspects. All the brothers know this, but I'm gonna tell everybody that's in the chat now. It's all on what I need to see, and all of my favorite fighters. Y'all hear me talk about the pros. Everybody that damn likes my favorite fighter, all y'all do is focus on their pros. But every one of my favorite fighters, I know their cons. The thing is, I won't point my favorite fighters' cons out to you guys until you guys figure them out, and then we can actually have a discussion about them. But until then, I get to bask in watching my favorite fighters do what they capable to do, but they always come across a bridge that I'll be like, I don't know about this one. You know what I'm saying? And Xander is that bridge that I'm talking about. Like, I think it's gonna be a damn good fight, but I just think Xander's boxing skill set is gonna, you know what I'm saying, help him edge it. He's not gonna hurt Boots. He's not gonna knock him down. He's like, I just think he's gonna be able to outbox him. Because, like, Boots, I say this out loud. Boots, in my opinion, is all about the flash. Boots does not do anything consistent enough to keep Xander at bay, in my opinion. Like he'll be looking for the flash punches, and if he's able to land them, he's gonna damn, you know what I'm saying, pursue and go get some work done. But if he's not able to land those flash punches, bro, the gaps in between that Xander's boxing IQ is gonna pick that up. He's gonna know, especially if Boots is not leading with a jab and trying to, you know what I'm saying, piece punches together. If he's not doing that and just looking for the flash, Xander's gonna be able to outpoint this man. And you can't sit back and just try to, you know what I'm saying, blast damn Xander, because like I said, he's crafty enough. His, you know what I'm saying, his skill set makes him a fundamentally sound boxer. And I don't think Boots is a fundamentally sound like boxer. He can fight, he possesses the skill set, and he has that flash of athleticism. But as far as like fundamentally Boots, no. I don't say, you know what I'm saying? I think Xander, his fundamentals is going to prevail in this fight. Boots is going to look good. He's going to look good, but he's not going to be able to maintain because there's nothing consistent there. He's going to have to hurt Xander, and if he can't, then, like I said, Xander has his way with being able to outbox him, almost kind of like the first Karen fight. But it's going to look better. So, it's just like a gut feeling, bro, and I got to go with my gut, man. Your gut is your first brain, not the one that's, you know what I'm saying, trapped inside your skull.
You heard it, you feel, wow. Oh, wow. The projections have been busted, people. Xander Zayas wins by decision, says the good doctor. Remember, he has a 77% prediction rate.
Start of 79.
I thought it was 77.
I don't know. We just gonna say 79 because for the sake of me being champion, goddamn. No. No, but no, he right. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just a gut feeling I got, man. Like Boots is supposed to win this fight, but I just don't think he's gonna do anything consistent enough to maintain it. And then we've already heard how the tutelage goes in the corner from Bozy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I don't.
Salute to TD Sports Talk, you know what I mean? Season 2, crystal ball holder, you know what I mean? Big up, big up. I see Dank Father in the building, in the dig, pull up a seat, you know what I mean? Drinks are free once again. I'm about to post a link in the chat if you want to pull on up. And even this old troll, Yao King Shu, I-10, you know what I mean? You can pull up too. You know what I mean? We gonna give you your your time to shine. If you want to go on your little political rant, But understand, if we don't like you, we gonna give you that smoke, boy. Huh?
You sound like you was from this side of the water, damn. All right, that nigga said, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on.
He said, boy. Don't play with me, boy.
Don't play with me, bud. Yeah, that's Canadian.
Oh man, what else we got on this menu, man? I see some bullshit over here, but yeah,
Yeah, because once again, I'm gonna show these niggas how you a turncoat, you faking out here, you faking the funk, you talking about you Presbyterian or Presbyterian or whatever the fuck that shit is, nigga. You don't eat no meat, you know what I mean? Well, and you indulge in the greeneries, you know what I mean? The vegetables and the legumes and all that shit. Well, how come you don't fuck with no FIFA salad, bro? How come you don't fuck with no FIFA salad?
Because it got olives in it. I don't like olives. Because it got olives in it. I don't like olives. Yep. I ain't in the business be picking shit out of my salad. I like to just eat my salad.
World Cup soccer is showing and proving that it's a real deal sport. I mean, it's a real deal sport. The games have been great. The crowds have been great. The vibes have been great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I find it just fascinating by how all these Europeans coming into the Americas and Canada and whatnot, and they're just so fascinated with the food. Just all over my timeline, they just loving the food. Even they got a lot of big Japanese contingency going crazy over the barbecue in Texas. Now, before this World Cup started, the attitude was predominantly, I would say, a negative attitude towards America, mainly due to Donald Trump. But this World Cup, a lot of the Europeans and different people across the world that are now coming in and seeing what America's all about, not on the government level, not on the outside, but when you actually touch down and you smell the air, you know what I mean? And you smoke the piff, you know what I mean? And you taste the food. And you see asses that just don't shake the way they shaking in Europe. They start to understand, bro.
Hey, I gotta correct you, all right? Them niggas ain't tasting the food. They having their food shipped here. Cause they not damn fucking with American food, bro. Too many additives, too many preservatives.
Lies, bro. They shipping out condiments, bro. They shipping out condiments. The British are over here shipping out ranch sauce back to the UK. They don't got ranch sauce over there, my nigga.
You said they shipping out ranch in bulk,
no, bro.
That is crazy, man. They said why are they selling out ranch dressing, babe? Just get the recipe, babe. Do it yourself.
Yeah, bro.
They trying to taint the UK for ranch.
Look,
that damn white and creamy got y'all in the chokehold, man.
So, yo, it's a beautiful thing. This FIFA salad is bringing all countries together. I see the Irish. They ain't in the World Cup, but they got a similar flag to Ivory Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Irish flag is Ivory Coast's backwards. So you know what the Irish is doing? They flipping their shit backwards and they rocking with the Ivory Coast. All Irish bars are now Ivorian Coast bars. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA salad. If y'all want to come up in here and talk your talk on that FIFA shit, right? My squad, Ghana, could have. They held up with England today. You know what I mean? A draw. That was a bad result for England, but a positive result for Ghana. You know what I mean? And shout out to Juju, man, that put a hex. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Up on Harry Kane, because yeah, Harry Kane should have scored that shit, but that shit clunked off the post, and we all know why. See, American sports fans need to understand that when you playing African teams, you're not only playing the team, you're playing the Juju man too.
I see you, Mark. I see you back there, Marky Dan. Hold on, man.
And Ghana seemed like it got a decent Juju man.
Bro, they came out there blowing dust in the air and all kinds. I don't know what's going on out there, man. I see some of that shit, man. I was like, bro, what my man doing over there, man? That ain't baby powder.
Yeah.
Man, but back there, I was like, what the hell is going on here? I said, bro, yeah, see y'all on this damn. I can't watch this, man. Vexes my soul.
So yeah. Big up Ghana and Juju, man, for holding the team down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is. If y'all want to talk that shit, the FIFA salad. You know what I mean, I'm still hating on the fact that FIFA done banned the drums.
Damn.
They banned the African drums because you
Hell
know
yeah,
I gotta like to play on with a rhythm, pass the ball on rhythm and shit. But you gotta have the.
You know the vibrations move the people, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit, the frequency speak to us, man.
And FIFA done banned the shit. They said no fucking African drums. Keep that shit outside the stadium. Don't bring no goddamn vuvuzelas. We don't want to hear that buzzing sound neither. All that African shit, keep that shit over there. That's what they said, bro.
Damn. Well, shit, man. Look, we're going to go pay some bills, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to see what's up. We already got our first call in the back, so we're going to pay a few bills, and we'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
Brought to you by Unusual Suspect 6.
Tap into all the shows. Real conversations with KG.
Right now, I'm at peace right now. You know, things get hectic as it gets closer to the fight.
Okay. Do we got a fight?
Yeah, I fight April 10th at the Prudential Center.
Bullshitting on the Beltway with Supreme Beast Boxing
And now
Talk.
the co is the main event. So that's the way I look at it. That's my philosophy.
Trill Thursdays and Usual Suspect Sundays with hard hit
I'm talking about it's
stories.
really just about stacking this money, man, getting on these singles, staying positive, you know what I'm saying, and putting it in their face by any means.
Tales from the B-side with KG and TD.
Needed to fill out additional paperwork to clarify.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That is the paperwork that you see there.
An open mic featuring you.
You know, that was a close fight. You know, he got dropped a couple times, but I thought he out.
We do not care.
Wow.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Marky Dan, what's up with you, man? What's up with you?
Salutes, brothers. How you doing?
What's up, champ? What you got for us? You hungry? You came back. Food must have been good, man. You came back.
I mean, I just had some chicken, so no, I ain't really that hungry, but
You
I am
hungry,
hungry
man.
for some conversation. Absolutely. About some
What you got?
sports.
What you
Turn
got?
that down a little bit, KG.
I got you.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a great World Cup thus far, you know. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm really loving what I'm seeing. The one Caribbean team I got left with a chance to make it to the knockout stage is Colombia. Curacao, Haiti, they've been absolute disappointments.
You think Haiti's been a disappointment?
Yeah. We could have drew against Scotland at the worst. I mean, we probably should have won that game because we were dominating on time of possession, but literally we kicked, like, the only goal Scotland had was from a Haitian player kicking it in. So it's like, nah, like, and then against Brazil, I mean, I knew what was going to happen, but still, I had hope. And then Curacao, I mean, I had no hope from the beginning. So Colombia is the only
kids
team
are
left.
nice.
What'd you say?
I said the kids look nice.
Yeah. But Colombia, they the only team connected to the Caribbean Sea left in the tournament with a chance to make it to the knockout stage. I think they're playing tonight. I've been liking what I've been seeing. I like that everybody is dragging nuts on South Africa. South Africa, they have some.
Thanks for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing
they
that
got
up.
some real bizarre stuff going on down there. My mother was a part of the boycotts in the 80s, back when they had Mandela labeled as a terrorist. She and her generation led the way to getting Nelson Mandela free and to ending apartheid through her own efforts in the boycott. And now it seems like the black folk down there just want to hand everything back to the Afrikaners. So hey, it is what it is.
Bro, hold up.
Them.
Before you say what it is, for the people in the chat that are in the back that don't know what's really going on, can you break it down for them?
The problem is black South Africans are really uneducated. They have a belief that if you expel every migrant or foreigner from the country, then the economic situation is going to get better. And that's just not how economics work. So they're going to, and the crazy thing about it is, they only have this attitude towards African migrants. They don't they'll walk up to a Nigerian migrant's business. He's been there for years, been employing black South Africans for years, been paying taxes for years, and will tell him, oh, this is an illegal store. You have to get out by June 30th, or else we're going to come back. Oh, you are illegal. Show me your papers. But they will never do this to a man from Germany or from Denmark or from England. It's only towards the black, the black Africans that move to South Africa.
The Ghanaians.
Market Dan, do me a favor. Hit that note again.
Which note?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how they sound. You are a thief. You are stealing. How it is that you could be driving a car and I cannot have no car? Meanwhile, white people in South Africa, they own 93% of the land. And they're 8% of the population. But they don't put two and two together. They just see migrant, black, you have job, you have car. I have no car, I have no job. It is your fault. So I mean, that's it. That is what it is.
June 30th.
Fuck South Africa.
So they saying it out loud, versus here, they say the immigrants over here taking their jobs, but people are just saying it. But you telling me they're going up to the actual people and say, hey, motherfucker, you taking my job. You got a car and I don't. God damn, that's crazy.
And they put a deadline on it, KG.
Yeah,
you got a June 30th purge.
Damn.
A South African purge, my nigga.
How somebody with no car gonna tell me I gotta go? What you know what I'm saying? What are you fighting with? You obviously ain't got no tools, no weapons, no nothing.
But the problem is they come together in groups.
I bet, yeah.
And then it's the police, they don't do shit. So it's you gotta leave.
They out there whooping feet.
Absolutely. Well, no, I haven't seen that. I just seen people talking tough. But listen, man. This is.
I saw niggas whooping feet, bro.
Oh man,
damn! I ain't see that.
God,
that's wild though.
All up and down the street, bro.
That's wild, man. I seen they had a Nigerian man. His daughter was sick, little 4-year-old, and they said, "Get out of here! This hospital was built for South African people, and you are wasting our resources." It's real sad. I just think education in that country, it must be illegal for black people. But hey, that's their situation. Mm-hmm. They're gonna reap the whirlwind when the white folk take back over. The world will be deaf to South Africa and their problems, and they'll have reaped that. So God bless them in their pursuit of cleansing migrants and whatever. But overall, again, World Cup has been great. Team USA, we've already gotten through. Team Mexico did what they did. Team Iran, we got to see what's about to happen. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of been rooting for Iran because I don't like the Z-Force boys from that country over there. That's to the south of Lebanon. I don't like them Z-Force boys. I don't like Trump either, and I think that would really piss him off. So yeah, I've been rooting for Iran to get through. You also said something. You said that people are coming over here and they're having a better impression of America. I don't think people have lost the love for the idea of America, the land of the free. You know what I'm saying? The land that gave the world liberal democracy and the idea of human rights and all these great things. They just don't like the orange guy that's bombing countries and raising everybody's gas prices around the world and just being a general asshole to everybody just because he can. I mean, that's what they don't like. And I think they might have had the impression that because 80 million people, not only that, you know what I'm saying, the Epstein stuff, like, that guy's a nasty human being. And I think people had the impression because 80 million people voted for the idiot that maybe that's how Americans are. But no, I think, I think it's good that people are coming over here and they're seeing that America, the people, are not they're not that level of asshole, or they're not that level of just decrepit and disgusting and nasty and ugly and just dumb. But yeah, the World Cup has been a great success thus far. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing.
Indeed.
Nigga ate the fuck out that damn salad, man. You said fuck that damn salad, man.
I told you. That's why we got the salad on the menu, bro. I mean, I don't know why you ain't partake of it.
It helped Mikey Dan process that chicken he ate. That's what it was. He said, let me eat this salad first. Let me eat this salad first. You don't want no meatloaf, man?
Bro, I want to hear you order some meatloaf, Mark.
Yeah, I heard I seen your comments in the damn chat, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no meatloaf, do you?
What's the meatloaf? What's the meatloaf? Give me a description
versus
the food nobody talking about.
Oh yeah, I
nobody
heard
talking about
Benedict Arnold, aka KG,
there you
was up here saying,
"Stop it, get some help."
Nah, boy, you're Benedict Arnold.
How?
You're a traitor.
How?
You're a traitor.
I'm trading on what? Skill set or color? You said,
according to the quotes that I heard,
from
Mr. Oddfella, that you put Boots Ennis on the pound for pound list years ago.
Yeah.
Before he had even interacted with anything resembling smoke.
Exactly. Yeah, I did.
And now you talking about Xander Zayas?
Yeah.
A 23-year-old?
Yeah.
A dude that fought for his first title against for a vacant title against what's that boy named Iglesias?
How many fights does he have?
What, like 18?
No, he has 20 plus fights. And what was Boots at 20 plus fights before he got to 30?
Boots at 20 plus fights was getting ducked by Sean Porter. And
so that's still not action in the ring though.
Well, listen. I'll tell you what. This Saturday, right? The fight's happening this Saturday, right?
Yeah. Saturday's meatloaf.
Well, this Saturday, I can tell you this: Xander Zayas is gonna get beat to death. Something nasty.
Okay.
Something nasty.
I want to see you back in the lounge.
Oh, I will be, sir. I will be. Matter of fact, you want the friendly 50? Friendly $50 bet?
Well, I don't bet with them. I don't bet with you mere humans, man. Y'all don't want to pay the damn y'all don't want to pay the spread, man. If there's a spread, y'all don't want to pay it. What I look like doubling up 50 to 100.
You sound like a South African boy. That's what you sound like. You mere humans.
That's peanuts. Mere humans. Bro. Mere human, like I said, bro. That's peanuts. Why would I want to double up to 50?
Sir,
if there's odds there, I want the odds.
I'm gonna need you to pull up to the US6 fight pool when season 4 starts.
Man, hold on.
That's what Marky Dan. I'm gonna need you to do that, sir. You know what I mean, because KG is our current champion.
I'm the actual champion, man. I do this.
77% win rate.
Hey, the Oklahoma City Thunder were the current champions. Now they not.
No, they were the past champions, not current.
Yeah,
I'm the current
exactly
champion.
my point. Exactly my point.
I'm the current
Every
champion.
dog have his day.
That's right, and it's mine right now. It's mine until season 4 starts. It's mine until season 4 starts. When season 4 starts, and then I come sit at the table with y'all and let y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm season 3 champion of the fight pool, the US6 fight pool.
Freaky Dicky Shawalea in the chat. Shawalea. Benitez fought, and listen, I give Benitez his credit. He was a 17-year-old kid. He fought against one of the Petronelli boys, against the Petronelli's son, who was the ice. He wasn't nothing special. He wasn't no Tommy Hearns. He wasn't no Ray Leonard. He wasn't even no Pepino Cuevas. I ain't trying to hear that. Respectfully, Shawley IL Freaky Dicky. And then to Angie, baby, in the chat, you goddamn right. Me and my friendly 50s. Anybody who want to talk can get a friendly 50 off of me. Or to bet it. But overall, I got Boots winning.
I know you do.
I'm not gonna say. Listen, Xander Zayas, listen, I got a lot of respect for Xander Zayas. To be this young and to be looking for this type of smoke at this age, you can't do nothing but respect it and salute it. In this age of boxing where you got guys like No Nut Stevenson, aka Shakur Stevenson, and then you got Grease Boy Davis, aka Tank Davis, who they'll talk, pump fake, shoot some shots off on Twitter, and then never get in that goddamn ring. Xander goes to the smoke. He's trying. Matter of fact, he was trying to. The reason he got that WBO belt vacant fight, if I'm just being honest, I'll provide some context just to be honest, was because Fundora ducked him. Fundora, they were mandated to fight, and Fundora said, "Nah, I ain't looking for it." And the WBA said, "Give me my belt, boy." And that's how Xander got that WBO strap. Then he looked for the IBF. Got in there with what's his name? Henan Barao? No, I'm thinking of a UFC fighter. What am I talking? Bass Baru, yeah. Yep. So you can't do nothing but tip your hat to this kid. And then he was trying to get a fight with Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly and his people didn't, for whatever reason, didn't want to do it. So he got in there with Boots Ennis, the guy that was calling out Josh Kelly. The guy who, listen, nobody sends an offer to Boots Ennis. Nobody sends an offer to Boots Ennis except Xander Zayas. So I just got to tip my hat to the kid. And listen, it's always a possibility. Anything can happen in that ring when you got somebody as talented as Xander Zayas. But Boots Ennis, to me, is a different level of talent. He's a different level of athleticism. He's a different level of reflexes. And not only that, I think Boots' jab is better. I think Boots has more power. The biggest thing that might be the deciding factor in this fight is footwork. I'll give you that. Boots Ennis against Karen, despite the fact Karen got 12-0 in that fight, Boots Ennis showed a lack of an ability to step to the side and cut off the ring. He kept coming towards Karen in straight lines. Now, that fight was, 3 years ago? So I expect Boots Ennis to show and to prove that he has improved since then.
You would expect that, right?
And I expect that to be the case in this fight. Not only that, one more thing. Xander's eyes has shown you he gasses out in fights. In that Iglesias fight, to me, even though he was doing a lot of great work early, he gassed out. And, he caught a second win at the end and won the 2 late rounds. I had that fight 7-5, 8-4, just being honest. Henan Barao, that was a 9-3, 8-4 type of fight. But again, you saw, I keep saying Henan Barao. I keep thinking of UFC. I don't know why. But
because you want to talk about that shit.
What's his name? Abbas Barao? How you say his name? Baru, excuse me. Yeah, Baru. Even though I thought that was decisive, Xander won that 9-3, 8-4. Still, Baru was getting off on Xander late. I think Boots Ennis, he's going to have to take that step to the side. He's going to have to keep a consistent jab to the body, beat up his body, wear on that gas tank. Like Teddy Atlas say, put some water in the basement. And yeah, just look for opportunities and keep continuing to put pressure on him and try to break him down.
Marky Dan, you said something that doesn't tie all the way with Boots. You said consistently. What does he do in the ring consistently?
His jab?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't follow and doesn't lead off the jab. He doesn't start with the jab. It's always there. The lead off punch is always usually something else. It's not a consistent jab. He's not consistent with anything he does.
He consistent with putting motherfuckers to bed.
Yeah, but how's he doing it? Look at those fights. He's not consistently putting anything together. And somebody like Xander with the IQ, you have to put something together. You can't just look for the flash. You can't. You can't expect to do that against a Xander.
Hey,
so if you don't,
Boots Ennis has one more thing in his back pocket. He a switch hitter. He a switch hitter.
Yeah, but when you're fundamentally sound as a boxer and you have, like you said, the skill set not to damn jump on people, that damn switch ain't gonna really do too much. Boots is gonna have to be on the hunt doing the switch. You think he's gonna be able to sit back in the pocket? Xander's not chasing him for that to happen. Like I said, we're dealing with a boxer here. Boots is gonna have to be on the hunt. He's gonna have to hunt more. He's gonna have to hunt more than than I would expect him to. Because Xander has no reason to chase after Boots.
Okay.
Like majority of Boots' tailor-made opponents, they've been tailor-made to come forward to him.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back here. What's today? Tuesday? I'm gonna be right back here next week Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be right here, you know what I'm saying, win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, you're gonna be just like Benedict Arnold after the US kicked their fucking ass in England.
I didn't watch that game.
Sad.
I didn't watch that. I don't see, like I tell you, that salad I didn't partake in. I don't know nothing y'all talk about. Like I was just when our fella said something about the voodoo man, I was like, yeah, I knew that part. And then when you said somebody kicking the goal in the wrong part, I was like, damn, they still doing that? So yeah, I know just as much as y'all just told me. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make me
I'm talking about the traitor. I'm talking about the traitor turncoat General Benedict Arnold during the Revolutionary War.
I know that's
who
what
you
about
are right now. You are a Boots Ennis fan. Now you jumping on the Xander Zayas bandwagon
because
at
I
the
don't
key
think
moment.
Because I don't think Boots possesses the skill set to beat Xander Zayas. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
If my guy and I don't feel comfortable with him getting into a fight, I'm gonna say, all right, fella, let's take the ball and go home, man. Because I'm not gonna let you get in this fight. This nigga gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And if he stays, then he stays. That's not damn turncoat. I was damn using hindsight.
Just know this. Just know this. I ain't never letting you get back on the train. If and when Boots Ennis puts belt to ass and gets 2 belts strapped around his waist, I ain't letting you live it down.
Because I'm gonna celebrate Boots if he wins. I'm like, good job.
I ain't gonna let you do it in peace though.
Good job. And I purposely pull up everywhere you at just to damn help you out if you want to facilitate that to the people. I got you.
Absolutely.
Like this, send me a list of where you be at when you be there, and I pull up and I'll be in the chat. I'll say hi, and then you can start shooting from there.
Absolutely.
I'll help you out from there.
And then the front line
and look, and look, and it better be what you just said. You said Boots is gonna beat the shit out of damn Xander. If this fight is close, then we really gonna talk. We really gonna talk.
Absolutely. And then the front line in the chat. Front line is a Latino Trump supporter.
Oh damn!
I don't gotta say more than that. Go ahead. That speaks for itself.
So salute the front line. Pulling up to the open mic lounge. I mean, smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right, it's a usual suspect thing.
You talk about a Benedict Arnold. It's front line.
God damn. Hey, ain't he say you damn? What's front line's damn line that he says all the time? Don't he say something?
I will vote for Donald Trump.
He said you out of pocket or something? Everybody out of pocket? Is that him?
I don't know.
MAGA baby, goddamn. But the thing is, yeah, there ain't enough people that dislike this man enough to go jump him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't like Trump that much, baby. Why ain't nobody jumped that man yet, man?
I mean, a couple folks have tried to get him, but
Tried. They ain't study long. They study too long. They ain't just go get to it. They tried to study and say, I'm gonna try to do this. No, we need somebody with the mission to go do it. Go do it.
Hey, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on it. We keep waiting for, I see he got some bloated legs. I seen the other day, like, his ear was white, but the rest of his face was orange. So I think he got some health issues going on. So something is going to get him. It might not be man-made, but hey, God always comes through in the end. So I'll be happy to see it.
You want a shot of this damn sweet tea, man? We got a shot of damn Tankalicious. You want some of that?
Grease boy? You got a shot of grease boy?
Why you call him grease boy? Explain that.
Because he said he had grease in his eye.
Oh.
Why y'all booing?
Oh, man.
You did.
I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
He did.
I got grease in my eye.
Look, Marky, Dan, I was damn, who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody on the phone, and they was asking me about stuff that fighters do in the ring. And I told them, I said, that's stuff that goes on in the gym that they allow. Like Tank doing all that talking outside of the ring, going to the ropes, letting people do this, do that. He's used to doing that in the gym. Nobody corrects it. Just like Shakur, everybody says he talks crazy to his grandpa in the corner. I'm like, no, that's how Papa let him talk to him in the gym. Deontay Wilder doing spin moves and they show up in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So it's every damn thing that you do in the gym, trust and believe. Trust and believe. It's gonna show up in the ring.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. That nigga Malik Scott has Deontay Wilder practicing to do spins and training. Yeah. And that nigga did a real life spin in the ring and fell down.
He got knocked into a spin.
Oh shit!
Like, look, all these bad habits that these fighters do outside of the ring, bro, the shit shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that's one thing. Look, I give Devin Haney, and I tell people, I said Devin Haney is a drill fighter, and somebody said, what does that mean? I said that's somebody drilling certain punches into you that your body responds to it whether you're thinking about it or not. It's like it's just a reflex now. They've drilled it into muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? And
straight right hand.
I don't see bad habits in his gym when it comes to when they're drilling certain things. They don't let him play around. He ain't in there with no headgear on, shoes untied. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking over here, talking on the phone, kissing on this person over here. That shit shows up in the ring, whether people realize it or not. I don't care if your damn trainer is damn Buddy McGirt, Ronnie Shields, or fucking damn Teofimo Senior. It doesn't matter. Whatever bad habits your trainer allows in camp, the shit is going to show up in the ring eventually. And it's usually at the wrong time. That's why Tank was fine taking a knee, because he was just like, bro, I got some in my eye. He's used to doing that, and they allow it in the gym. That's why he was
like, Benavidez Senior gonna allow that
in the ring.
Jose Senior ain't gonna allow that. So a lot of shit that Tank was used to doing with Calvin and Kenny, he's not gonna be able to do that with Jose. He's not, and I think he knows that.
Grease boy, he got some legal situations. He got to figure that out first. I mean, from what I hear, he's a wanted man right now. So
yeah, but he active. GMoney is in the chat.
Yeah, GMoney is into the chat.
He might be in this chat right now.
I mean, he can say what he want. He could say what he want. They got a warrant out for him in Maryland, and if they pick him up, he's going to be held without bond. And that judge is more than likely going to slap him with 1.5 years in jail.
Light work.
So,
God bless him. He ain't got no reason to go back to Miami. And obviously, it ain't there in Florida. They ain't going to expedite him back to them Miami.
He said Maryland.
That's what I said, Maryland. I'm saying he's in Florida. So if he's in Florida, obviously they have not you know what I'm saying, tracked that damn burner account down to expedite his ass back to damn Baltimore. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, we gonna see what happens. Right now, to me, it seems like he's in hiding. We gonna see what happens.
Hiding out where, bro? You was just
Outside.
at the
I mean,
Benavides gym.
outside of social media, he's hiding.
He
was just at Benavides gym.
He been acclimating in the Benavides gym.
I mean, shit, you could get in and get the hell up out of there quick. It ain't like the police know he gonna show up there.
What they do now, everybody know he's working with Jose Benavidez Senior now. People know that. And if Tank is Tank that they damn searching for, they got somebody with their ears to the street watching social media.
Okay.
They can go get that dude. They can go get that dude when they need to. They know where he at.
They know who GMoney is now.
Yeah, they know who GMoney is.
Okay.
Yep.
G-Money
showing you he ain't the crackhead that damn Bill Hader said he is. It's a crack baby. You know what I'm saying? He said, damn, G-Money.
Well, it's funny. Devin Haney
G-Money don't
had
say
a
no
crazy Father's Day post about Tank and his mother.
Yeah, that was wild. I ain't like that.
Yeah, that was just outrageous. But from their perspective, Tank started it by posting that shit. Because, I mean, Dev was leaving Tank's name alone for a while.
You said Tank started it how?
Because Tank posted a picture on Father's Day of Ryan Garcia standing over Devin Haney. And I think Tank said Happy Father's Day to Dev and Ryan.
No,
and then Dev came back and ethered that nigga.
Yeah, I don't think that's what triggered it. Bill was saying something, and then Dev said something, and Tank said something, and then that's when Dev put out the picture of his mom. He said, "I'll post his dad since he's not gonna post it." And I'm like, bro, that's like, where was that even necessary? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, disrespect is disrespect at the end of the day.
Yeah, and then you wonder why damn, you know what I'm saying, y'all done got his attention. You say Grease Boy this, Grease Boy that, but Grease Boy then jumped in the damn chat and everybody has damn stopped what they were doing to pay attention to him now.
Hey,
well,
first we gotta see if they gonna actually make the fight. Is Grease Boy gonna come up to 143, 142?
Grease Boy is gonna damn go wherever he says.
His mama out like that?
What, Devin Haney ain't coming down to 130. Devin Haney
want to fight.
Devin Haney ain't coming down to 137 for that nigga.
Bill
I know
want
that.
to fight. Bill want to fight. Cause you can't even damn talk about it now because he was everywhere talking about Shakur, everywhere talking about Keyshawn. He gets there today and he's on the Boxing Voice saying what? I ain't come on here to talk about that because you know what I'm saying, we working it out right now. So they're working something out, Marky Dan, that he can't even say out loud, Mr. Braggadocious himself. Mr. $100 million man and deal himself, all of that. And he's saying now I can't say anything because the way PBC functions, I can't talk out loud right now. So yeah, so they're working on something, Marky Dan.
Take Alicious wants to fight.
Yeah, and Dev is willing to concede to whatever he's asking.
On his mama. He's made it clear. Literally.
Hey,
I'm your daddy, damn Dev. You're not gonna show up at 160.
If they make the fight good, I don't got no faith in it.
Yep. I think they're gonna make this fight for 144 pounds, the way damn Shakur was gonna do it, but he's gonna put a rehydration clause on
Can y'all turn down the music a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I turned it down.
Nah, you ain't no cowboy up in here.
The DJ is playing goddamn music, man.
That level's right, bro. I don't know what you talking about. You need to low down the music in your headphones.
Yep, this shit low as hell. But yeah, so if Grease Boy, as you say, is able to come in and utter words, and people don't even know if it's really him because when you read the damn tweets, they got proper damn grammar and pronunciation and punctuation on them. So y'all fell for that shit. It don't take much for them, you know what I'm saying, that the Haneys to change their direction. They instantly shifted over. Oh, GMoney is in the damn chat. Yeah, he has entered the chat, and y'all want parts of that. I'm calling for small food now.
Devin was excited.
Hold on, what's that? I'll be back. I'll be right back. Give me one.
He said, "Take Alicious grew some nuts. We might actually get a fight."
Mm-hmm.
You can see the high pitch come out just in the X tweet.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I hear y'all now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we could hear you the whole time.
See,
we heard you loud.
Can y'all hear me?
That's what I'm talking about. It's on you. You complaining about the beat too loud and you can't even hear niggas. Dog.
Yeah, we heard you loud and clear.
Yo, you got your headphones from South Africa, sound like.
I know, right? Yeah.
1 second. I'm gonna come back on the browser. Give me 1
Yeah.
second.
Please do. Please do. Where the African clip at, KG?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Shit, I'm saying.
I'm saying.
Hey, yo,
Back,
big
man.
up, big.
All right, I'm
Big
back.
Dre.
I'm back.
Shit. Marky Dan's back. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As I was just saying.
Yeah, so like I said, man, your boy was doing his damn ring around the rosy on the chitlin circuit, pulling up to everybody's channel, speaking his piece, but for some reason the piece couldn't be spoken today. He was like, "Oh, I can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We're working on some things." Yep. Really?
Hey,
Really?
they make
Mr.
the fight
Braggadocious?
good. They make the fight good. They don't make the fight. Hey, it is what it is. I didn't have no expectations on the shit any goddamn way. Grease boy Davis don't have the, or excuse me, let me not say he don't have the nuts. He hasn't demonstrated the nuts that he want to fight the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevenson, who I also think doesn't really have too much nuts to speak of. So hey, if he make the fight good, like I said, if it don't happen, I didn't expect it to happen any goddamn way. Hey, chop cheese top. Wait, are y'all only allowing one person up at a time?
Yeah.
It's one
Oh,
mic.
I didn't know that.
One mic.
That's how that
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, we let you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And Thomas said you hogging it up, man. You said get the fuck out the way. No, I'm playing.
Well, I don't listen
Y'all
to chop
niggas
cheese
pull up.
eating.
Y'all niggas pull
Yeah,
up.
as y'all pull up, I kick them off. Ain't no big
Actually,
deal.
there is a backstage to this.
Yeah, it's a
y'all.
backstage. Y'all can hang out until I get to you.
I don't listen to chop cheese either, so hey.
I mean, link is in the chat.
Yeah,
Marky
that's good.
Dan, go ahead. You know what I mean? You got yourself some of the FIFA salad. You cooked on some of the King's plate. You got some meatloaf. What about the curry glow? Have you heard anything?
Have you heard anything?
A special announcement, a big announcement.
Big announcement.
For her big next fight. Have you heard a clap back? Because she did once again get cooked by Remy Ma.
No, I didn't hear it. Well, what was said?
Oh, and that's why I'm asking you. Have you heard a clap back from Clarissa Shields?
Got some feedback on somebody.
I mean, I don't listen to that broad half the goddamn time anyway. I mean,
Turn your phone down,
why would
Mikey
I
Dan.
want to ruin my dinner? Why would I want to I'll just be honest. Curry gloat, it make me run to the bathroom. I don't really enjoy it too much. So no, I haven't heard nothing coming out of that direction.
Oh man, he said, man, he ain't heard that, man. You know what I'm saying? She said she had big things going on, man. Big things. But all I heard was
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Nasty word.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yep.
Where you at, Guo? You know what I mean? Niggas done come up into the lounge. You said, yo, the curry Guo runs my belly.
Runs his belly. Needs to come off the menu, he's saying.
Sends me to the goddamn emergency room.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to eat curry. You're not supposed to eat shit with curry that's been out for past a day.
Unless you drink a probiotic.
Jeez.
Some
That shit'll
ginseng or
take your
something.
life.
To shut it something. He said it take your life. It's completely
We
fermented.
reheated that shit long enough, though.
Yeah.
Kill all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. But she got a big announcement, man. She supposed to be. Look,
I keep hearing about the big announcement. What's the big announcement?
I'll make the big announcement for her. I think I'm saying this right. She's going to be a special guest judge on Baddies.
Who give a fuck? I don't
No. Look, I think that's true, but the actual big news was she's supposed to be fighting a woman by the name of Kay Scott. If anybody's heard of her.
Yeah, you told me that shit last week. I still don't give a damn.
Oh man,
You know what they need to have? I don't know if y'all saw that broad at the New York parade for the championship. They had some broad climb up on a traffic light and was shaking her ass, and then jumped down to whoop some poor white lady, and then she continued shaking ass after she got done putting feet on top of that broad.
That's right, flawless victory.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
don't know.
have a discount.
Is that the name of that? I don't know if that's the broad's name, but they should have her on baddies. I wouldn't mind. She got an invite.
Oh man, but Marky Dan, bro, we appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? We do, but you already know we got somebody that just showed up, and we're gonna see what this motherfucker gonna bring cheese to whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever we offer him. I already know it's coming.
Absolutely. Salute, fellas.
Salute, bro.
Great show y'all have up here. I'm gonna be going live on my channel, the Democracy Briefing. Gonna be breaking down
link in the chat, bro.
Put the link in the chat.
Absolutely, absolutely. Some real interesting topics I'm gonna be going into. Just my typical war analysis. Also gonna be talking about some different, just really strange moral quandaries going on with human cloning. And a whole host of other topics. So
that's interesting.
I look forward to that. Time, pull up if you get a chance, if you're interested in that type of thing.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Big up, Marky Dan.
We got a regular, man. We got a regular.
That ain't no Barney Gumble.
Nah, it's the Tommy from the motherfucking Bronx, man. What's up with you, Thomas?
What's good, guys? What's going on, man? I mean, I seen Marky Dan finally got off the panel, and he said what he said. And we learned that he's a real sucio.
Damn,
talking about that girl from the Knicks parade.
Oh, man.
I mean, what is up with this guy? He said that girl, I wouldn't mind seeing her. Like, what a sucio, bro. But I like
I'm mad you only learned the dirty words.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's dirty.
I know that. That's why I said I'm mad you only learned the dirty words. This motherfucker only learned the dirty words.
That's what I learned first. And we know that's what Marky learned also, man. That's some crazy work. But yeah, man, how you guys doing, man? Hope everybody is doing well, man. I appreciate you guys letting me get up on this open mic. Nobody else want to click the link. A lot of people shy out there, man.
And you about to mess it up, man, because they really ain't gonna hit the damn link.
They're gonna hit the link because they're not gonna want to hear what I gotta say. So once they come up and hit the link,
what you got to say, bro?
I'm just saying, once they hit the link, I gotta get
order
up.
some FIFA. About to order some salad, man.
Yeah, we'll start with the salad. I've been watching the FIFA, the World Cup.
Is that what you really want to eat though? That's what you want to order.
Start off with that. You start off with a salad, bro.
Bro, don't interrupt. If the man wants to eat some salad, I told y'all this nigga fake over here, bro.
You say you only live once, man. You're supposed to eat dessert first sometime. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that
salad. World Cup has been great, man. I mean, I've been very entertained with a lot of the matches. Obviously, I'm rooting for the USA. They're looking really good. With one of their best guys has been out. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Pulisic. I'm saying his name wrong, right? Pulisic. Yeah. So he's been out. They've been looking good. And then my Germans. I've been rooting for Germany. Germany's been looking, good. They had to make a comeback victory the other day. So I'm really excited. I've been entertained with these games. Messi showing that he's still got it. 5 goals in 2 games.
Against who, bro?
That's true. It's true. Listen, you're right.
Bro.
You're right.
Yo, the equivalent of playing tomato cans, bro.
They really are. They got gifted a good group, but nevertheless, you still got to perform. You know what I mean? Some people play against bad teams, and there's been so-called bad teams that's been showing up and looking good. And the African teams has played great this World Cup. Shout out to Egypt. I like Egypt, man. My guy that I get my coffee from in the morning is Egyptian. And we talk soccer every day. He was really hyped for Egypt the other day, you know. So shout out to Egypt. You know, Morocco's another good team. Ivory Coast, unfortunately, you know, they had to hold an L, but they've played well. Ghana's been really solid as well. I thought they had some opportunities in the first game. They kind of lucked out today. I don't know what Kane was on at the end of that game. He had an easy goal there, and
Kane was on that X. That's what he was on. Shout out to Juju, man. Go ahead.
But let's get rid of the salad real quick. I'll give you a little appetizer too, real quick. Shout out to my man Ofacio Falcone with a big win this Saturday, back in the winning column. Not like he's never had a loss, but we know his last fight was a no contest.
They never changed that?
They never changed it, bro.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yep. They never changed it, bro.
You know, but he got a win. I spoke to him a little bit today. He wants to pull up this week before the Xander fight. So we're looking for Thursday. We're gonna do an open panel, talk Xander and Boots, and Ofaso will be there, and a couple other fighters I invited to come on as well. And of course, you guys are welcome to come in and talk about that fight as well.
That's what's up.
But let's get to it, man. Open mic. We're talking some boxing.
Thomas said you want the King's plate.
And the word that I've been seeing and the videos I've been watching, or you know, scrolling in the algorithm on YouTube, is everybody's talking about Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and now happy Father's Day to Tank Davis as well, right? All three guys nonstop. I get it. You know, Tank has been kind of quiet, and then he comes out of nowhere. And I'm not here for it, man. I could care less. I think it's just it's really depleted. It's watered down, and I'm tired of it. We've got a big card this Saturday, and I think if you're a boxing fan, you should be talking about this card Saturday, right? I mean, we got a huge main event. I think the undercard is very solid, but yet people want to talk about how much money this guy is going to make. How much money is he going to sign to fight this guy? You know, who is dropping the belt and why? Do me a favor. Why don't you get your fighters to make a fight and get in the ring and perform already? These guys have been inactive for a long time, with the exception of Shakur Stevenson, right? Shakur Stevenson just fought. He just moved up in weight. First fight at 140, became ring champion, right? The Ring Magazine belt, right? Won the WBO title. First fight.
Hold on. Put a name on it. Put a name on it, TD. Who's been inactive?
Who's been?
I'm going to get to it. I said with the exception to Shakur, who's been active, right? He's the most active of the three, right? He's fought January 31st, right? So like, you know, it's about almost 6 months now. But you have other guys. You got one guy in Tank Davis who hasn't got a win, not just one, but 2 years. Look at the numbers. He's been inactive for over a year, and he hasn't got a W in 2 years. The last fight was a draw. 2 years. I don't care what Tank Davis is doing or about to do. He has a mandatory right now. Is he trying to make that fight with Kid Austin, or is he trying to now all of a sudden get a fight with Devin Haney allegedly? I don't care. I'm tired of the back and forth. Let me see what you could do with these hands. You know what I'm saying? Get in the ring and get a W. Do something. And then Devin Haney hasn't fought since November 22nd. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I missed it by a day or two. 21, 20th, but November 20-something, he has not fought. That's working on 8 months of inactivity. And all we hear is he going to sign this big contract? Is he going to fight Shakur the catchweight? Is he going to fight Keyshawn? Listen, it's if. And it's like, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? A lot of question marks. Nothing's happening. This Saturday, Brooklyn, New York, Barclays, you got a major fight. 2 stars in the sport of boxing. Maybe you guys might not think they're stars. I certainly do. You got a Puerto Rican star in Xander Zayas, who is a unified champion. WBO and WBA 154 super welterweight champion. Taking on a guy they call the Phenom. out of Philadelphia. Jaron Boots Ennis, former unified welterweight champion. Second fight at 154. 28 years old, about to turn 29. I believe his birthday is the day of the fight or the day after, something like that. Taking on the 23-year-old already unified champion. These are guys that are fighting in a main event of a good card in Brooklyn, New York, that if it doesn't sell out, it'll close to sell out, that are already stars and already made a name for themselves and about to make a bigger name. This fight is so good, in my opinion, that even in a loss, I think a fighter wins. Right? And nobody, I mean, I'm not going to say no, there are people talking about it, but all people seem to want to talk about is fighters that are not active. This is a great card. I love Xander Zayas. I've been to like 5 Xander Zayas fights. I've never been to a Boots Ennis fight, but I've seen Boots Ennis. A lot of people have him on the pound for pound list. We heard KG talk about it. KG's a big Boots Ennis guy, and he's going with Xander. Well, guess what? I'm a big Xander guy. And I'm rooting for Xander, but I'm picking Boots to win this fight. And I think we're going to have a good fight for as long as it lasts. I think it's going to be very competitive. And I think the fans are going to win at the end of the day. Because I think a superstar is going to be born at the end of this fight. And then you got a great undercard too. Jahai Tucker against Yuri Cedeno. That's a great 50-50 fight. If anybody doesn't think I'm right, you're free to come up, click the link, and tell me why. But that's a great fight. That should be the co-main event, but it's not.
Hold up, bro. Don't put no slander. Don't put no slander on Ryan Garcia 2.0. Emiliano Vargas, bro. What you mean, dog?
He's the co-main event.
He's deservedly
the co-main event. I'm not too sure about that. I think Jahai Tucker and Cedeno is a better matchup. Not that Emiliano's not in a tough fight. Emiliano's fighting this kid, undefeated guy, Bryce Mills, out of Syracuse, New York, about 4 or 5 hours away upstate. And I'm telling you, he has a good fan base, so he's going to have a lot of fans. So I can see why they put in the co-main. Emiliano has a lot of fans, right? Mexican fans are going to be there. He holds the legendary Vargas name. His father, Ferocious Fernando Vargas, right? So I can see why they put a co-main event. Bryce Mills, undefeated, very worthy opponent. I will give you a little bit about Bryce Mills. I think he's a little bit of a dirty fighter. He also has a little bit of an MMA background. He won a fight a few fights ago against I forget his first name. Aponte is his last name.
What's a little bit dirty? What's a little bit dirty?
A little bit dirty. He won by knockout, and it was a forearm, not a punch.
That's
if
a
you
little
watch
bit dirty.
The replay, I have it posted on my channel.
Was that blatantly dirty?
Forearm, an elbow.
Is that blatantly dirty, or is that a little bit dirty?
I believe it was blatant.
Yo, but
I
never heard you speak on David Benavidez like that.
Yeah, but that yo, our fella, you're unbelievable, bro. There was a difference in the elbows. Now, David Benavidez was swinging a little bit wild and throwing a little combo, about 5-6 punch combo, and some elbows got in. But this
one elbow,
I believe, was a MMA style elbow, strategically and landed perfectly. And I believe because of his MMA background, I believe they work on this. I think this is something they know how to do. So if I was Emiliano, hopefully they watched some tape, they saw that, and they're very aware of the tactics that he may use. So nevertheless, he's still a worthy opponent. Excuse me?
If you don't get caught, it ain't a crime.
That's right. It ain't a crime unless you get caught. That's my damn
motto. They try to overturn it. There was a couple people. There was a bunch of people all over. They went with the commission, and I guess the commissioner out there. I guess it was up in what is it, New York, Cornerstone, something like that, New York, Turning Stone, New York, and they wouldn't overturn it, but they were people that were trying to overturn that fight. So,
hey, we usually don't do this, but I'm gonna bring this guy in because he's been back here chilling, and I know he's gonna give Thomas a run for his money once he starts talking.
Yeah, we rented 2 mics. We got the mic in the back. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
The infamous K-Rod.
Uh-oh.
What's up, K Rod? You're not sounding clear.
Oh yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you didn't call us. You out partying and stuff. How you outside, man?
No, he out in South Africa right now, bro.
He said he at the casino. You turning Stone Casino. What is that?
Oh no. Like I was trying to like help out PD to say like to basically give them what the name is, what the venue of the Pinnacle Casino.
Your audio's a little choppy.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod.
Yeah, Turning Stone Casino. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can.
Okay, I'm gonna come back out and then I'll come back in.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
All right. The infamous K Rod. He was coming to give everybody some damn smoke. I know he was going to do it. I already knew.
How you gonna give us smoke? You know what I mean, coming from South Africa. You know what I mean,
but before K Rod comes back, let me get a couple points in because obviously this is open mic, and I was in a little bit of a rant. I wanted to get into what the positive and the good things that are happening this weekend, but my rant is about the negativity that's been out there in these YouTube social media streets, and people are shitting on this main event. I mean, I got guys. I've heard people say that they would like Boots to win, but if he doesn't win, that he better not lose or something like that. And that just goes to show how these YouTube channels and these boxing content creators are not fans of boxing. They're fans of fighters, and they're not a fan of the sport. Because how is it that you're interested in the main event only to see the loser and you're not interested in the winner? And I'll explain that a little bit because that kind of doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense to me in this social media world where people are eager to see somebody lose to somehow discredit the winner.
Mm-hmm.
And that is crazy work, in my opinion. It is crazy work. They're beasting and hoping that deep down that Boots loses so they can say that he was overrated. They deep down hoping that Xander loses to say that he was overrated or he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't lying.
Instead of building up these fighters and congratulating both for making a big main event, especially Xander. Xander was in a position he did not have to fight Boots Ennis. He could have took another easy way out. He said, "No, let me get this guy. Let me fight the best guy. Let me fight one of the best guys." Now, mind you, a lot of people will debate and say it's about the money. 1,000%, right? Well, we want to fight for the money, but we also want to fight for legacy. And what people tend to forget when they're talking about boxing and then when they want to relate it to their favorite fighters, it's only about legacy to your favorite fighter, but not to the other people that are trying to achieve those goals as well. And to me, that's crazy work. And that's why this sounds a little bit as a rant, because it's frustrating listening to these idiots, listening to these morons that say they're boxing fans, and they're really not. They're fans of men that box. They're not fans of the sport.
He ain't lying.
People never want to build up other fighters. You see me, I got Ofacio's logo, courtesy of the usual suspects, right? Because I want to build up a lot of these fighters because I appreciate what they do in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to tear down a fighter.
Clean fighters.
You know what I'm saying? But these guys are so quick to tear down other fighters. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And it's disgusting. So I wanted to get up here and kind of give the flowers to these gentlemen, give flowers to this platform.
Indeed.
And just praise these fighters for doing the right thing and to continue building up the sport that we love. You feel me? So I know K-Rod wants to come up here and say a few words, so I'm gonna just I'll just go on mute for a little bit until y'all want to cue me in, or y'all can kick me off. But I definitely appreciate this opportunity. You guys need to come up and click the link. If you guys are ghost watching or ghost listening, come up here and debate me on this or challenge my statement. But I already know you're not going to do that, because just like the way you support your favorite fighters, you're not going to do that. You guys are clowns and cowards. Peace out, guys. I'll just go on mute.
We appreciate you, Thomas. K-Rod, What's
Yes, sir. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can.
Ooh, he's no
All
longer
right.
in Africa no
Yeah,
longer.
you made it back to the New York
Go.
State side.
Let's go.
What you got, K-Rod? You see what's on
Yeah.
the menu, right? You see
Yeah.
the menu explain?
Want to run down the menu for you?
Yeah. I mean, go right ahead. You know, like I like to, you know, like what, well, like I like to know like what's going on.
Got you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, the appetizers, the light work, FIFA salad. You know what I mean? So if you want to cook on, if you're a soccer or a football fan, you know what I mean, you can definitely cook on that. What you've seen in the World Cup tournament thus far. We also got Saturday night's meatloaf. Meatloaf is a dish that me and KG love, but it's not often talked about anymore. You know what I mean? It's been forgotten, and this is how we feel. The Boots Ennis versus Andazias fight. It's a great tasting dish that's been forgotten. So we hope you can cook or order up that, you know what I mean, and speak on how you feel the outcome of that fight's going to be. If you have any other observations, like me, myself, I'm wondering if your boy Zayas is going to make weight. Because once again, the man look like a light heavyweight, in my opinion. Should be fighting David Benavidez, but hey, you know what I mean? That's for another show. You know what I mean? But we also got the King's Plate. And what is the King's Plate? The King's Plate is a plate fit for a king, such as Devin Haney. So on his plate is Keyshawn nuggets, you know what I mean? Of course, you know what I mean? You got to add a little bit of Keyshawn Davis. You have a side of shitty cuz, a.k.a. Shakur Stevenson. And now it comes with a drink, K-Rod. It comes with a drink, sweet tea, a.k.a. Tankalicious, you know what I mean? But it's a short shot. It's a short shot. Shout out Angie, baby, you know what I mean, for correcting. Yeah, it's a short shot, you know what I mean, but very powerful. So if you want to cook on those three side dishes or dishes on the King's Plate, please do. We also got the go-to that might be soon to be off the menu, you know what I mean? So it's a limited time only. We got the curry guo. We've been waiting for the announcement of Clarissa Shields, and we've got nothing.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
I don't know if you heard any type of news from Clarissa Shields on her big announcement, upcoming fight, but if you did, please let us know.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
menu. That's the menu.
All right. Yeah. I will definitely start off, you know, from the very beginning. For FIFA, I'm a very, very big soccer fan. I've been watching soccer ever since I was a little kid, pretty much like around at the same time when I started watching boxing, along with the NBA back in, I want to say, the late 90s, heading into the early 2000s. Overall, the FIFA tournament is really, like, I think this FIFA tournament is probably one of the best tournaments that I have definitely seen in quite a while. As far as my team, I like Argentina, and I also like Brazil.
Shame. Bro, hold on.
Shame.
But go ahead. I said, you know what Argentina's done to black folks, bro?
Oh
But
yeah.
But
Like I understand.
Okay, we see
Yeah.
where you stand, K-Rod.
Well, I'm not standing for that. Like I'm only saying that I like Argentina, like, you know, particularly for Lionel Messi. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look up. Go ahead. I'm sure.
Yeah. But overall, the FIFA tournament is very competitive, and I've definitely liked the level of competition that has been changing up for quite a while. And I think for this particular tournament, there's a lot of great, like, up and coming teams that are getting a lot of, I should say, bigger shine, especially teams like Haiti, teams like Morocco, teams like Egypt. I think overall, it's really good to see that the competition pool is getting a lot, a lot of stronger. Specifically for the Team USA, I think like America's doing pretty decent, but I I was never really like a big Team USA guy, because I think most of like America's top level athletes are not really committed into soccer. But if that were to be the case, best believe, I truly believe that the US would be like a top tier team already. But it's just for the most part, soccer's not heavily invested to build up those high level household level names. So overall for the FIFA tournament, I just think in terms of where this tournament is at, the competition pool is really deep, and it's going to be very telling to see who's going to make it to the FIFA World Cup finals. So that's my take on that. And then for the second topic, for Xander Zayas versus Jerron Boots Ennis, I think this fight is going to be a measurement of fundamentals and discipline. I think when it comes to discipline, I got Xander every single day. I think Boots is good for what he can show. He's only good for heavily displaying his skills up against competition that he knows he can beat. But compared to Xander, he's been in some good battles where, yes, I will heavily criticize Xander in terms of, he was with Top Rank, to start his career, and Top Rank, how should I say, the matchmaking has been designated to give their fighters fights where they can be in positions to win. But when you look at the level of competition that Xander has been moving, to me personally, I think Xander has been moving a lot better in terms of slowly, developmentally building himself with the right level names compared to Boots. And I think, specifically when it comes to 154, he's at least been facing some decent level competition to keep himself, how should I say, I want to say more heavily seasoned with the top tier level guys to give him that world title level preparation. So compared to Boots, I think Boots is good, but in terms of where he's been by beating lesser, I should say lesser opponents, it doesn't really scale to where he's at right now. And I think a really good point that Xander had said in one of his previous interviews, I think it was on the Brian Custer show, but he basically compared Boots at 23 compared to where Xander's at, right now. Xander was basically saying Boots wasn't really moving his career to where he should have been at, which at 23 years old, he could have been a really top tier level talent to be unified and possibly undisputed a lot faster. So yes, I understand Boots is a very good fighter, in terms of yes, everybody was hyping him up. He was supposed to take over. He was supposed to go after Crawford, go after Spence at obviously, at the very top at basically he was supposed to be at the very top of the welterweight division. But even though he wasn't giving he wasn't getting those particular opportunities, what he should have done to keep himself, at least, at that level, he could have definitely moved up to 154 a lot sooner compared to Xander, where
You ain't lying.
yeah. So for Xander, he was at 154 since 2021. But for Boots, what he could have done to put himself over Xander, he could have been, right in line to at least fight guys let's just say guys like Jermel Charlo, or obviously Brian Castano, or anybody at that particular time frame. He could have definitely fought all those guys. But it's just that where he's at right now, it's been a regressing period of him not putting himself in that position where he could have done all that heavy lifting to be where he's at right now. So I think, compared to Xander, Xander's actually wanting to be the best. And just to kind of give some particular timeline track record based off of where Xander was trying to go to, he was trying to fight Sebastian Fundora, where, he was supposed to be the, quote unquote soon to be ordered WBO mandatory for the WBO WBO title, in which Sebastian Fundora, he was supposed to defend his belt up against Terrence Crawford. But then from that point on, when Terrence Crawford decided to go fight Canelo, that's when Xander, he was supposed to fight Fundora for his belt. And then Fundora didn't want to fight him. So that's when Xander, went ahead and go fight Jorge Garcia, which, by the way, Jorge Garcia, he beat Charles Bad News Conwell, who is basically number 2 or I want to say at least number 3 in the WBO, which him and Xander were basically right there. So it's like that was supposed to be Xander's toughest level name in terms of the level of competition to get him basically primed and ready for for the world title level. But Charles Conwell lost to Jorge Garcia. So I mean, stylistically speaking, like Xander, he's been going up against some pretty tough level guys. And then, from that fight leading to the Abbas fight, Abbas, he beat Yoenis Tellez, who basically beat J-Rock, right? Where J-Rock, he was like a former unified world champion. So it's like that was supposed to be like another fight for Xander to be, let's just say Charles Conwell beat Jorge, and then Yoenis beat Abbas. Xander versus Charles leading to Yoenis would be really good stylistic matchups, like in terms of the technicality to give him a really good high level test. But stylistically, where those fights basically ended up, that's basically where Xander ended up fighting Abbas and basically Jorge, because they were just stylistically better compared to Charles and then Yoenis. So I think overall, where Xander's been at, within his career to climb up to where he's at right now, he's been putting himself in position to be the best. And even though that he may not be at that level for superstardom yet, he's at least trying to prove to the world that he wants to be better. And just to put more context for this fight between him and Boots, Xander did not need to fight Boots at all. He could have fought Brandon Adams, who could have been his next, up and coming mandatory for the WBO title. So let's just say if Xander just didn't want to fight Boots at all and he fought Brandon Adams, that fight would have been another tough, difficult test for Xander, because Brandon Adams, he's also a very good, tough, rugged veteran that had, really good fights with, I want to say Jamal Charlo. And then, he also beat Sergey Boacek twice. So, I mean, Brandon Adams, he's a really tough dude. And I mean, Xander's eyes, he's proven to you that, he's at least wanting to try to be the best. So I think, overall, that the style, based off of this particular fight, is that people would like to say Boots should beat Xander because Xander looks very basic. He looks very fundamentally weaker. But I don't think so. I think Boots, he is a very flashy, that has a lot of flaws, and he does not know that yet because he hasn't put himself in there with a guy that has been through, some fire, and therefore he hasn't been pushed to his absolute particular, highest level potential.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, so I think personally how this fight will go down is that I think Xander is going to outbox Boots, but if Boots tries to lure Xander into a firefight, I think Xander might be in trouble, but I think Xander, he has a good, durability to deal with, heavy level pressure that will hurt him, but he should not be doing that. He should just stick to his discipline and just be fundamentally consistent. I think this fight will show who will be the more consistent fighter and who's going to use better adjustments to be the better, technical fighter, heading into the later rounds. So I think this is going to be a really good fight, and I would favor Xander because I think Xander, within his team and within his fundamental structure, he's more hungrier as a younger fighter compared to Boots. He says that he is hungry, but he's not showing his technicality up against the tougher level opposition to actually be where he's at right now. So I think Xander's going to win by unanimous decision, but if this fight does end up being very close, I wouldn't mind this fight being a split decision. But either way, I think it's a true 50-50 fight. I think it's really going to show who's going to really show their square based off of like how bad that they really want it.
And look, y'all see K-Rod. If anybody's been in the chat, K-Rod ain't been here the whole entire time. And K-Rod pretty much almost said what I said verbatim. I'm not wrong for what I see. And K-Rod, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for not just seeing what I see, but actually breaking that down that in the manner that you did. I can appreciate that because you said a key word. If Marky Dan is still in the chat, it was a key word he said. He said consistent. This is going to fall down to who can be the most consistent. See what I'm saying? And he said consistency leans in Xander's direction, not more so Boots. Like I said, he's there for the flash. There for the flash. Good points there, K-Rod. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And then I also wanted to point out, you know, don't you know back in the Karen fight when Boots was basically looking really bad in both of those fights, you know, his father was giving him really good, you know, instructions, but Boots, he wasn't really listening to his dad. So it's like, to me personally, like Boots has this type of, you know, high level ego where he thinks he's really good, but it's like, you know, like you're not really putting in that consistency to be the best. But compare that with Xander, he listens to Javier Centeno. He listens to basically all the right, you know, instructions to properly adjust and be, you know, like the best fighter that he could be, because, you know, he's not going in there to be flashy. He's going in there to be fundamentally sound. And that's what shows his level of discipline to be where he's at, you know, like right now.
You're still talking, yeah.
Oh,
you still there? You still there, K-Rod? Okay, yeah, you still there.
Oh,
but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like I just wanted to finalize that point. Do you want me to go on to the to the next topic?
If you're still hungry, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. I wanted to talk about my thoughts with Devin Haney's, you know, decision with basically like what's going on between him and Shakur and Tank. I think overall, I think where it all stands, I think Devin Haney, he's gonna try to do what he needs to do to try to get these fights. But let's just say, like Shakur, nor Keyshawn, nor Tank, or any of those top names want to fight Devin. I wouldn't be surprised if Devin just tries to move up to higher weight classes just to get bigger name fights.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, okay.
You said move up in weight class to get bigger name fights.
Devin is not fighting nobody bigger than him. He has to fight the guy smaller than him. All three.
Yeah,
of them.
I was saying, trying to get higher profile name fights if he can't get anybody within his weight class at 147.
You fight nobody. You got to be coming up to 47 to fight Devin. You can't because you got to fight. Look, I'm gonna ask you this, K-Rod. Can you answer this? Yep. You remember when Dev picked up Undisputed?
Yeah.
And then they said the next step was what? Be undisputed at the next weight class, and then it was supposed to be undisputed at the next weight class. Where did they deter off the damn path to start trying to bring fighters up versus chasing the belts that, you know what I'm saying? They could have got the Lewis Crocker, you know what I'm saying, fight, but they let Liam Perham get in, and then we got to wait 6 months before he gets back in the ring after that fight happens. I thought he was chasing legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like chasing smaller fighters. Is that legacy to you?
Oh no. I think overall, where it stands right now, based off of how Devin's trying to designate those fights with Lewis Crocker and then obviously Rolly and then Ryan Garcia, it to me from the outside looking in, it seems like Devin wants to be undisputed at 147, but it's like those champions are not wanting to fight Devin, and they're making it very difficult for him to lock in those those fights.
So you said that the other champions didn't want to fight Devin. Didn't Rolly want to fight him? What happened with that fight?
Yeah, I thought based off of what I had particularly heard that Rolly was trying to make up the claim to say that, you know, that Devin's trying to like I'm not too sure like if this is true, but I heard that Devin is trying to make up the business difficult between him and Rolly. That's, you know, that's based off of like what I heard from Rolly's, you know, team per se. But Devin wanted to fight Rolly. Like he was, you know, he was trying to get Rolly to be locked in to fight with him. And I know that Rolly has turned down, I want to say like certain deal offers that Devin was trying to get between him and basically Devin Devin was trying to get the negotiations together, because like I want to say at that time, you know, he was trying to get Turkey. He was trying to get Turkey Al Sheikh to try to get, you know, some deal put in place, so at least, you know, him and Rolly can at least, you know, try to fight next. But then Rolly, like, you know, he was trying to like talk all that crazy stuff, you know, up against Devin to say, you know, I don't need him, you know, Devin Haney, you know, is a nobody, and you know, Devin's trying to fight him, and it's like, you know, like it's not clear as day to know who's actually telling the truth or not. Like, you know, like, is Devin really wanting, like, you know, is he really wanting to fight Rolly? You know, has there been offers, you know, being sent out to Rolly to show that, hey, Rolly's been turning down offers and therefore, you know, Devin's trying to fight? Or it's more like maybe Devin's not, you know, discussing business, you know, like, you know, as a transparent compared to like what Rolly may know.
They said Dev didn't fight didn't go through for the most part because the money was no good, because there was no guaranteed money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I'm not too like entirely sure. So like I'm not going to try to, you know, pick a side. It's just more like, you know, like if Devin wants to fight, then I'm for Devin trying to make the fight. It's just that I'm not too sure what Rolly's really trying to say, because, you know, but the truth about Rolly is like, you know, he's only holding on to that belt just to stay relevant, because I don't think Rolly's really disciplined. And I know, you know, I know this, you know, this one female fighter that's friends with Rolly. Her name is Zarina McCoy, and she told me in the past that Rolly, you know, like, you know, he's disciplined in the gym, but then obviously, like, when it comes to fight night, he's not really showcasing that, you know, at the highest, you know, particular level.
I've seen Rolly box better in the gym versus what he does in the ring also.
Yeah. Like I think Rolly, you know, he's just like a gym fighter. He's not, you know, he like, you know, Rolly's not a ring fighter. You know, he's not there for those lights.
Is Rolly a legacy fighter?
I'm sorry, say that again, sir.
Is Rolly a legacy fighter?
No.
Rolly has a fight coming up though.
Oh yeah, he's going up against Jack Catterall, right?
No, him and Tio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Tio, they dancing in July.
Wow. So wait, Jack Catterall, he's not, like, you know, he's not being put in line?
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Wow.
So like I said, so if Rolly, like I said, Rolly was able to make a fight with Tio, and I that fight might have been easier than a Devin Haney fight, but I'm seeing these guys that when they fall through, you know what I'm saying, they're able to just jump into another damn fight. And I'm like, so what's so difficult about making a fight on that on that end? Is it all about the money, or like what would it really be? Because I don't think it's the narrative that fighters are scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's what it is. So is it money related, or social media damn storms that's brewing bullshit, or I don't know, because it just looks like the money don't usually pan out somewhere. But the other fighter is content with it, but I don't know. The other side is saying, nah, we need the big money. So,
KG, I think we got some breaking news, bro.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. We definitely do.
Up in the chat.
We definitely do.
Then broke that Joe Cordina is out.
Yep. Joe
Therefore,
out.
Oh wow.
On July 4th, was it the 3rd?
The 4th. It's July 4th.
On July 4th, the current lightweight, I believe, WBO champion Abdullah Mason will be now facing the undefeated
Albert Bell.
Also from Ohio.
Hometown fight.
Toledo?
That's a good fight.
Albert Bell.
Damn, that's gonna be a good one. I might. God,
Yeah, Albert Bell. He's been he's been overlooked, man.
Mm-hmm. Severely.
He never got that title shot. At 130. Wow.
I thought he was gonna fight Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz got to find a replacement now. They done bumped them Albert Bell into the main event slot.
He want that on. He want to be in Ohio. That's gonna be a
That's a very good fight
for Ohio.
You know who ready right now, in my opinion,
Who?
for Andy Cruz? Kid Austin. He should be ready.
Kid Austin, Andy Cruz.
He should be ready right now. Yeah, he should be ready. He should.
I like that fight.
Kid Austin ain't ready for nothing but no hospital bed, bro.
I think Kid Austin, he's overrated, man. I don't think he's that good.
Yeah, you gotta show him, bro.
I don't think Andy Cruz is that good. So you know what I'm saying? The battle of the battle of the ain't too good. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like the Cuban style?
That's no, not his Cuban style. Because look, K-Rod, he, in my opinion, is a Cuban style that I do appreciate, but he's not fighting to hurt or anything. It's like he's still point fighting. And
he's still stuck to his amateur ways.
Yeah, he's content point fighting. I'm like, bro, those punches are not keeping nobody at bay.
No.
A dog is gonna jump on him. You know what I'm saying? Doing that pity pat shit.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, compared to Dominican or Puerto Rican trainers, they don't train those fighters like that. But compared to Cuban trainers are way too amateur heavy, where they're just trying to teach their fighters how to just keep the opponent at bay, just to use like pity patty jabs, which I don't like that.
Hell no, you can't do that in the pros. You know what I'm saying? Because they still win 8-ounce gloves.
Yeah,
so, you can't do that in the pros, bro. Look, Shawa said another name. She said your boy Lucas Bowdy.
Oh yeah.
That could be, you know what I'm saying, a good replacement for Andy Cruz.
I was gonna say I want to see Lucas Body get in the mix with Abdullah Mason, but I think Abdullah, he's probably gonna move up to like 140 probably after this fight, hopefully.
When they rightfully strip Tankalicious, Body and Schofield are the next available opponents for that vacant title. I don't think Schofield got an interim or nothing like that, if I'm not mistaken. If he does, then they'll elevate him. But Body would be the next available contender for that fight. So I don't think Body is moving off that WBA square.
Hell no.
For no Andy Cruz, because he'll get outboxed by Andy Cruz. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I can cape for the Canadian oh so much, but he'll get outclassed by Andy Cruz.
Yeah, I think Lucas Body is a good, decent fighter, but Andy Cruz is just way more fundamentally gifted.
I think his shot, he has a better chance with taking out Schofield. And that's what he's been lining up for. If you look at Lucas's Body's timeline on his IG, he ain't talking about no other fighters but Floyd Schofield. He wants that Schofield fight. He wants that interim championship, that championship fight against Schofield. So
I'm gonna let her in. All right.
There she go.
What's up, Shawa?
Hey, how's it going, Shawa?
Hey, how y'all doing? You didn't have to let me in yet. I was gonna wait.
I don't like making you wait. You know what I'm saying? Come on
nice
in, baby.
You.
Hey, KG, like I got a question to ask you.
What's up, champ?
I wanted to ask you like about that one Florida fighter. Do you know this kid named Alex Bray?
Alex Bray. No,
Yeah.
I gotta.
Yeah, he
You know
fights
him,
at
you know
like
him, Shawa?
154.
Yeah, Bray is the guy that is trained by that same guy that it was supposed to be T.O.'s trainer for the fight against Shakur. Remember? I kept talking about him.
Mm-hmm. I might not have been around. I don't remember hearing about him, so I might have to check him out. What's special about him, K-Rod?
Oh, like nothing really. I do know that he's an up and coming fighter. You know, at
Okay.
154.
What's his record so far?
I think he's like 9-0 or 10-0.
10-0, I think.
Okay, yeah, we might have to check him out. Young kid too.
Yep, he's young. He's like 20 or 21. I believe he just fought on I think it's a Boxlight Promotions, right?
Yeah, Boxlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a puncher or a boxer?
He's more of a boxer, but you know, if you have the right opportunity for him, I think he has some pretty good power to knock people out.
Yeah, we might have to check him out. All right. Got a young up and coming damn 54 pounder, 9-0, 10-0.
Yeah, he's a very tall kid too. I think he's like 6'1".
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we definitely got to check him out of Florida.
Yeah, yep. And there's like another one, Jaden Addison. He just debuted on I think he's like 2-0. Like you know, he just fought on that MVP card, the Jake Paul card, Aaliyah Carranzo.
I remember. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, Jaden, he's a big kid. You know, at for lightweight. You know, 6'3", right? Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Gray, the boxer. I think he's like 18. He's 11-0. And he got a brother that fights too out of the same gym. I gotta remember the coach's name. He used to be a pretty big, well known, I should say, trainer.
You don't want none of that salad, do you, Shower?
I don't want no feet salad. No, I'm good.
See, all right. She ain't want no salad either.
You don't got no. What do you mean? There's no feta or feet in it. It's feet for salad, Shower.
It ain't feta. It's feet in that salad. No,
it's feet of them. Yeah, it's feet. It's a whole bunch of feet in them.
Okay, did you watch the NBA Finals?
Nope, I don't. Look, boxing is my basketball. Boxing is my football. I'm saying.
We need FIFA boxing tournaments.
We got Zuffa boxing tournaments. You know what I'm saying? We're about to get them going. We got to get them going. Yep.
Yeah, Zuffa.
Look, I would look Zuffa. You know what I'm saying? I looked up. Thomas had told me about those ticket prices for the New York Zuffa event. Those tickets are ridiculous, bro.
Wow.
Ridiculous for no. I'm like, why? Edgar Berlanga is coming off of a loss, and
Wait.
Black
Baby Mama's a hit, KG.
So they're like overpricing tickets for.
Oh, them tickets are overpriced. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he gonna run out with the Baby Mama song.
I hope so, because look, and then Black Ass Richard, he just came off of fighting George Kambosos. Like we're supposed to pay top dollar for a guy that came off of a loss, and a guy that fought damn Boy George.
Yeah.
Bro, they bringing out Fat Joe.
Man, we tired of leaning back, man.
Oh.
That's what happened to damn Edgar Berlanga last time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the Fat Joe got the new shit, the victory lap, bro.
Nah, bring out Remy. Maybe we talking.
You trying to make Carissa mad because that one line she was like, people can't keep my name out their damn mouth. Where's my wine at? I need my damn wine right now. They working my damn nerves right now. I don't know what their problem is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still waiting for her to clap back lyrically, and it ain't happening.
She ain't gonna do that. She can't. and Paps, it ain't right nothing for her. Paps, it ain't right nothing for you.
She don't want that song.
She kicked her other Ghost Rider to the curb.
Sidebar: Remy might be the coldest female battle rapper out there.
Yep, her and Lady Luck. Yep.
She ate Lady Luck though.
Yeah, but Lady Luck is still nice.
She nice, but Remy Ma them times, even in those times, she ate Lady Luck.
Wow, no.
She ate Nicki Minaj.
I don't give a lot. I don't put a lot of stock in the Nicki. I don't.
She still ate her up.
Like her.
And now Clarissa, the Curry Quote Shields, has gotten eaten up with a bar.
A bar. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 cents? That's what she
Type
said.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah, Clarissa has decent music, but I don't think she needs to be doing, about the rapping.
It ain't nothing decent. What are we talking about here, right?
Shower.
You have to get the time out for that.
Did you were you able to check out Win Records? Because they're now Win Records Network, and then now a network that showcases boxing. I believe you can.
I don't know about all that.
Their cards are now showcased live on the Win Network's website, where you're able to see or visit Win Records.
No, this is the first I'm hearing about them. I heard about the network part coming. I didn't hear that it actually came to fruition, and I definitely didn't hear that they're trying to get into boxing. Is that going to be in association with Salinas?
I believe so.
Makes sense.
I believe so. So you see how the GOAT's been signing a bunch of fighters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, they
She signed your boy. She signed your boy, Shower.
Who's her boy?
I don't know. Well, I know he's a usual suspect boy. Box boy Troy.
Oh yeah, that ain't my boy, man. That's y'all boy. I don't like men who put their hands where they don't belong.
Hey man, we talking boxing over here.
Yeah, okay. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
ain't no that's the Transformer, KG.
But no,
what happened with Troy Esley?
We'll talk about it off camera. Yeah.
Since you brought it up, I like to cook on some of that sour goat that y'all should have threw out 2 weeks ago.
Damn, she said we should have thrown it out.
Yeah,
we put it in the deep freezer. We put it in the Ziploc bag.
It didn't save it. That shit, it was already rancid.
I told Arthur to get look. I told Arthur to get the freezer bags. Look, I told him to get the freezer bags. He got the regular bags and then tried to put it in the freezer.
Hold up. I missed that. What'd she say? Sauerkraut?
It was already rancid when y'all threw it.
It was rancid. Yeah. But I told, our fella didn't get the freezer bags. I said, bro, make sure you get freezer. But he got regular bags. He said, bro, we still gonna put it in the freezer. I was like, all right. That's why I didn't take. That's why it's no good now.
It wouldn't have mattered. It was bad before it went in the bags. It was bad.
Damn, man. No compliments to the chef. Our fella cooked that up, man.
It was good 2 weeks ago.
With a lot of heart.
But no, it wasn't, because I just don't like the goat. I don't like goat meat.
Bad.
That's all that is.
Too many bones, too many small bones.
Big, yo. We've been marinating this shit.
It still was tough. It was still tough and gamey. And
see, we put the curry in the oil first to burn it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Then we put the goat in the pot, and the goat been seasoned and marinated. You know what I mean?
It must have been a bad batch thing, because it was still tough, chewy.
She says too many bones. The bones,
yeah,
chip bones and everything. She's like, no, I'm good. No,
but seriously, so her whole thing with she's been announcing a fight for 2 months now. That has not been announced. I think I was telling y'all a couple of weeks ago or last week in the fight pool that I was hearing it's gonna be K Scott. K Scott, who's 5-1-1, WBC champion.
That's it. 5-1-1.
5-1-1 and 160. And I told y'all that we have actually voted on 2 fights with K in them.
We have.
Yeah. So
Yes,
I'm not impressed at all if this girl. I mean, I get it. She wants that belt. It gets her a fight at 160 to get her acclimated. But the real smoke is going to be with Michaela Mayer, for sure.
You think that's going to happen?
Oh, Clarissa Shields versus Michaela?
Absolutely. I do. Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I think that's a good doable fight.
Michaela said she's willing. And I think
Jake willing.
You willing to go to MVP side, though?
Yeah, it's Jake willing.
It don't matter, because Clarissa's the one who brought it up and was trying to get Michaela to go higher than 160. Michaela told her nah.
Yeah, because Clarissa, she fights at 175, so it's like Michaela got to put 15 more pounds just to fight her.
I like Michaela Mare heavier though. I think she got more dog with her heavier. I like her last fight. I was like, I kind of like her heavier. She still ain't got no butt, but I like her heavier.
I like her smaller. I like her heavier. I think Michaela has the actual skill set
Mm-hmm.
to hurt. Oh, girl. I think she can.
Yeah, she'll put up a damn good fight. You know what I'm saying?
She got
I think Clarissa beats her.
Chantel Cameron, though.
I don't know about it.
She got a tough fight against Chantel Cameron.
And I think another one that could beat her is Lonnie. If Lonnie would fight her like she fought Shadeja, but that jab,
I think the rematch might be different. Now that
it would be way different. But that jab Michaela got, and Michaela has progressed a lot. Fight to
she's
fight.
gotten way better.
But that jab, I don't know that I've seen anybody. Maybe outside of what's her face, Savannah
Mark.
Yeah, with the long enough jab to keep, because Clarissa's trying to get inside and take.
Yeah, she's trying to bulldoze you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Clarissa, she doesn't use like her, her fundamentals too well.
She's another one. She's another one, K-Rod. She looks better in the gym than she does under the lights.
Yeah. Like I definitely agree because anytime that she says that that she's super tough, she be sparring guys in the gym. I don't really think that that she's as tough as that she claims herself to be. Because it's like, truthfully speaking, like she hasn't been in there to really like be hurt enough to the point for her to like properly like adjust. So I think like when the pressure does come, at that moment, in a fight, I think that will show one day.
It will. It's just a matter of the opponent she chooses. And I'm going to be frank. She's been, to me, especially when she moved way up, you're choosing girls that really don't have a record or experience.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like a lot of skill too.
That's what I mean by experience. They don't know. 5-0 was what's her face? Danielle Perkins.
Yeah, Danielle Perkins
had a low record.
Yeah, that was egregious. But can we put some respect on the Curry quote? I mean, please put some respect because we often forget she watched Savannah Marshall, one of the biggest female punchers in modern female boxing. Okay, she also watched her other nemesis that we watched and retired, Shawa. Watched and retired. The German girl, what's her name? Shit, now her name's Christina Hammer. Christina Hammer.
Yep, she beat Femke too. But what is your point, sir? As of late, this is what have you done for me lately?
Lately, she got that work with Franchon Cruz. Watched her for a second time. Gave her another.
But who puts that much stock into Franchon? Do you?
Exactly. I know I don't.
Look, Christina Hammer fight was in 2019, sir. 2019 was Christina Hammer.
Was Franchon Cruz not a former unified champion?
Okay, but we could ask what has she done for me lately because she lost her last fight arguably before Clarissa. Like,
against that Mexican girl.
The Mexican girl actually beat Franchon's boots, and that's what I'm saying. We don't want to play this game. Clarissa can say that she got the paper, and I give her respect for that. But she needs to fight some viable opponents. So it's good she's moving down so she can show improved. Because the better women are down at these lower levels. And I told y'all that before. And y'all were telling me these women need to move up for her because she needs to grow. Okay, not you, KG, but a lot of people were telling me
The only one that sound like probably come from Texas and named 503.
He ain't the only one. But yeah, he's one of them.
Why about you speak about that? You can pop it back here. I'm like, see what you done did.
And real talk, if Shadeja recovers and she's healthy and comes back, that is still a viable fight.
Yeah, that's still like a good fight. I still want to see that fight.
But if you ask Clarissa, she probably don't think so because she on that BS.
Yeah, she got knocked out. She's not on my level type of crap.
Yeah, but we already know as real fans what happens in one fight is definitely not gonna happen necessarily in the next. And Clarissa should know that too.
And I think Shadeja, I think Shadeja will manage her weight a little bit better this go round. If you know what I'm saying, when she comes back. So,
yeah, like she's doing okay.
Work on her defense. Good lord.
Well, I'm just saying, look, even you know what I'm saying, not even working on the defense, the fact that, you know what I'm saying, she managed that weight a little bit better, she'll be able to take, you know what I'm saying, whatever punches and not be, you know what I'm saying, knocked out of her.
Getting hit clean in the face.
She don't. But her being depleted showed that, Yep. So.
I agree. Well, that's what I think of the Rancid Goat fighting this girl, Kate Scott. Kate is a Salida fighter, and there's nothing impressive about her. If this is her big announcement, I'm gonna need you to hit that Shane one time, KG.
I got you.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Oh yeah, she must atone for that shit. She must atone for that shit if she ended up fighting Kate Scott.
Yep.
I'm curious if any other women are willing to fight her, because there is a better woman named Desley, but Desley is MVP.
You said fight who? Fight Clarissa
Robinson.
Desley Robinson.
Yeah, Desley Rob. But you said a better woman to fight Clarissa.
Desley would be a better opponent than Kate, but Kate does have a belt. That's the only reason why I can understand it, but I'm curious if other women outside of Salida are willing to fight Clarissa because of all the crap that's been going on.
Yeah, I just heard that Desley Robinson, she's gonna fight Tamara Thibault coming up in August.
What? Breaking news.
That gave me chills. Okay.
Damn.
Tamara's set to fight her at the Caribe Royale up in Orlando, August 8th.
Damn.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a
Now,
lot.
see, that's another one that would be a good opponent once she gets some more experience because of that dang jab. She got popped.
Oh, well,
I think Tamara, she could be like a tough fight for
that shit like a walking stick.
Once Tebow get that belt, the quote's right in the radar.
I got Tamara beating Desley.
Oh, most definitely. Desley basic to me.
Yeah, she's a very undisciplined fighter. She's like all she does is just come forward, try to smother you all day.
That ain't the move against damn Tam. Them damn pugilist sticks that she gonna be throwing straight at her ain't gonna damn. Oh,
yeah, she's
man,
very
that ain't gonna
defensively
fare well.
locked in. She has really good reflexes, especially at her height. Very, very gifted.
She's still Desley's still better than freaking K, y'all. So it's not like I'm putting a lot of stock into Desley. I'm just saying I don't understand, and I'm questioning why she's going after K. She can let K and Desley fight for all that.
Yeah. Like I thought I heard that Clarissa's trying to fight Lauren Parker or Lauren Price, right?
Yeah, she's on the chopping block too. But you're bringing up a tiny woman from 147.
Yeah,
I don't feel that. I'm not even feeling that because
that don't make any sense.
You seen how small Lauren is in stature to her.
Lauren Price a weight bully.
No, Lauren Price ain't no weight bully.
And then
She's
she
a very
went
like
gold.
small lady.
She went gold at middleweight.
Like I said,
She was young. She had the baby weight on. she won.
Who has the baby weight?
You said when she won. You said she won middleweight in the Olympics. Yeah, I was like, yeah, she was. Yeah, shit, that was the baby weight.
She was definitely younger.
That was baby weight. Shook that off.
Yeah, she definitely shook that off. She jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not like these women have a great amount of fights anyway. So I also will give Carissa that grace. These
Yeah,
women
like
don't
women's
have
boxing
a
is not
lengthy
as deep.
record.
Yeah, the competition for women's boxing is not as heavy compared to men. Still,
No.
it's still developing. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of women are still like very lesser populated that are getting into boxing compared to men. You know, especially on a global stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's just kind of crazy. Because it's like, you know, I was kind of like complaining like about the, you know, like the female YouTube influencers that are getting into boxing, like, you know, like females like Julie Polka and all these weird girls that are trying to like get into boxing, and I'm just like, dude, like you can't be doing that, especially like you know, at least like past your 20s or heading into like your early 20s, like you got to be like, you know, getting into boxing like a lot younger than that. And it's like a lot of them are not, you know, fundamentally sound.
I mean, I guess if they're fighting over misfits and things like that, then they're good.
Yeah, just
Probably
going up against like lesser, you know, opponents that are like within their style, you know, their skill level.
Similar experience levels. But when you start talking about some of these women that have been in the game, I guess
Yeah,
you could
that
say
are,
like 10 or more fights, then nah.
yeah, especially like the younger girls that are like more disciplined and you know they actually came up really young.
The amateurs and stuff.
Yeah. But even some that are naturally gifted without any amateur, you know, experience, is like those fighters are still dangerous up against, you know, anybody who just says, "Let me just go do boxing," you know, just because I want to do it.
Hoka improved though from her last fight.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She did. She was like very weird with like her jab. You know, it wasn't really too sharp.
No, it wasn't. And she stayed on the move, but that was smart.
Yeah, she was fighting off of like her, you know, her back foot, but it wasn't like, yeah, you know, it wasn't like the greatest. And I mean, if she got hit really clean up against like a way better fighter, she definitely would have been knocked out. Oh, Shawa, like I wanted to ask you like about the Xander Zayas and Jerron Boots fight. You know, like what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's where I want to get to next. What happened to the host? Are y'all here?
Saturday night's meatloaf. We just bringing it out the bag.
Yeah. Okay, y'all was playing. Yeah, I'll take some of that reheated meatloaf. So all along I've been saying Xander. I'm thinking Xander based off of a lot of the things that have been said here today. Even it's not based off of what you all said, but it's just the commonality. I believe that Xander is way more technically fundamental, and I think it's going to make a difference. The only thing I guess is my concern is going to be the power. Now, Xander has knocked people out, but Boots has a hell of a beard, though. We know he gets hit clean. He squares up and gets caught with his hands down. His footwork is atrocious when he's like in transition. He does a lot of foot crossing. He does a lot of gathering his feet. But the thing is that men don't take advantage of him when he's out of position like that. A lot of the times when they're hitting Boots, his feet are set. So he can roll them shots. I still got Xander though. I think Xander can outbox him so long as he stays moving, uses angles, and stays away from them ropes.
That's 3.
Yeah, I've been on the Xander.
You see how I don't sound crazy? I don't sound crazy, man. I don't. I'm just a Boots fan. I'm just a Boots fan picking Xander. That's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to show y'all. I look at boxing and I'm like, I like Boots, but I don't think he does anything consistent enough to.
Boots gets in there and freestyles, and it's what he does in the gym. I'm sure they work on stuff. I just don't know that it actually translates into the ring.
Yeah, he
because
hasn't really locked in doing doing like the high level, technicality.
well, somebody said it earlier. I think it might have been Thomas. Yeah, it might not have been Thomas, but he gets in there and he again. I'm not against showboating, but constantly showboating, constantly playing up to the crowd.
Yeah, doing too much.
Yeah, you gotta focus. You said the main word, and this really works for both parties. Yeah, consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Boots is gonna have to consistently use his jab, and he's gonna have to. I would like to say get better with his footwork, but that's there's only one fighter I know who's done that as of late, and that I've seen, and I could say, and that's just David Benavidez.
Yeah, David Benavidez, he got way better with that.
Yeah, most people don't work on their footwork,
Yeah.
and Boots is of the mind, him and Bosley, that there's nothing wrong with what he does, so you can't tell them nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's like he's not even seeing his deficiencies, and he's doing that up against guys that he's stylistically beating easily, and he's not going up against like an opponent that can like figure that out, and then they're realizing, oh wait, like why are we like getting exposed when we know that that's like a major flaw that we're not even correcting.
Right. And okay, when you look at the two Karen fights, right? The first fight, Karen used a lot of lateral movement.
Yeah.
Right. Second fight, Karen stood in the pocket. I think with Xander, you're gonna have a mix. Yeah, he's definitely gonna stay moving because he does that. He's also good at clinching, when at the right time.
Yeah. Yep.
Xander is also good for going to the body, and I don't know that I could say I've seen a lot of guys doing that with Boots either.
Yeah, Xander knows how to move with his body shots too.
Yes.
He's very
good
cunning
with doubling
to
up on them.
set you up, with those traps, and even when he went up against some guys that are just heavy known brawler punchers, like I'll use the Roberto Valenzuela fight. He's that heavy puncher Mexican. That was like really known for like knocking people out, but even in that fight, Xander used his boxing ability very smart to like show you like no matter how much power that you have, he basically methodically breaks you down while he's boxing very smart, and he makes those like adjustments very quick. Like he doesn't stick to one gear. He basically like mixes his fundamentals up very quickly.
I think the only thing I'm concerned with Xander, and I was talking to someone about this earlier, is Xander, his level of activity compared to Boots, especially when it starts coming down to the later round, because Boots will still be going. Boots got a tank, and I'm not saying Xander gasses, but he definitely loses steam, and his level of his work rate already is not as high as Boots is. So
yeah, I think Xander, he's more accurate and he's more consistent to keep his work rate to be steady. But within those particular moments where he does look like he's gassing, he's not like sticking more effort to kind of like score more punches to like close out more rounds. So that's my only contention with that. Up against like Xander's, performances.
I mean, he I'll say that though. Even he may seem like he's losing steam, or he does lose steam. Let's just be real. But he is still consistent in his output. I'll give him that. But that's also at the point where your hands drop a little more. That's when your legs are getting heavy. So again, it's a dangerous fight, but at the same time, I think it's absolutely still winnable. I really would be interested to see if Xander can hurt Boots though. And I really would like to see him go to the body in order to do so. Put the what's his face say? Put some water in the basement.
Yeah, he needs to go downstairs. He needs to make Boots feel very like uncomfortable.
Early and often.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like once he starts doing that, and Geronina shows you, his deficiencies, I think it's game over from that point on.
I think so too. That's another thing. I almost, y'all, it's crazy. I almost want to say his footwork, and I'm talking about Xander. It's like really, really damn good. Like really precise, good pivots, good spacing. Like again, he does not make the mistakes of crossing his feet and gathering his feet. His footwork is like it's damn good. It's a huge difference, and it may play into all this too. Sure. So.
It's called salsa, merengue, and pachacha.
Is that what it is? I thought it was called hard work in that gym and being diligent about.
Nah, it's called going to Latin night and moving your hips. That's why I learned footwork.
To a lot of Hector Lavoe.
That's why I learned footwork in boxing. It was a Thursday night, Latin night. I go to Latin night and go cut the floor up, and then take it to the ring.
Joe Arroyo.
If y'all say so.
Hector Lavoe, Willie Colon, Justin Betancourt.
I guess the other flip side of this though is this could also end badly for Xander. I could definitely see that. I don't know. Like I say, I'm curious about the power, but if Xander stays in front of Boots too long, that could be a detriment to him for sure. Because Boots knows how to go in for the kill. He knows how to hurt people. It's just a question of how sturdy is Xander. I mean, I know he can take some punches. Mm-hmm. They both get punched on, but.
See, Thomas said it in the chat. He said it helps with footwork. He said he's a great salsa dancer.
Who said that?
Thomas.
That Xander is?
No. He's saying Thomas is saying he's a great
Thomas said he got the feet.
He said he got the feet works.
Okay, Thomas.
He got the feet that work.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, that's what they say about Loma and why he's so great, right?
Yeah, but he was doing the river
ballet.
Yeah, he was doing ballet and river dancing.
It's the feet.
Doing European ballet.
Him and the Uzi, yeah.
So
I don't know.
But seriously, that's like I had basic footwork until when I got into boxing. They took me to salsa, and I started doing that a little bit, and I started seeing how my damn footwork, got better in the ring. So everybody that there, I look for fighters to see if they got either know how to dance or if they got rhythm. Because if they do, I ain't got to teach you from the waist down. I can teach you from the waist up from that point. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got nothing from the waist up, I got to teach you some kind of I got to get you moving your feet.
So then Boots can't dance, basically.
Because he stays in that damn wide stance. That's his. Yeah.
Puts himself on way too many inconsistent positions.
I call those because look, him and Wilder got almost a similar stance. I call it a Taekwondo stance because it's like you're preparing to kick somebody. You're not really prepared. You know what I'm saying? You can prepare to punch a person when they come through the front door, but you look like you're more so looking to kick somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right, instead of pivot out and because all Boots does is roll. He'll roll shots, but he's not pivoting out of shots and out of range.
He's not using his footwork to switch up different angles while he's reflexing.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. I think they're underestimating. I think the Boots and his father are underestimating the IQ and the level of study that Xander and his coach put in to each fight.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people, a lot of people that like to favor Boots a lot and be biased for him are trying to say Xander, he's a prospect and all this weird crap. And I'm like, dude, he's been putting on more work than Boots. And nobody's giving him credit for being a unified champion by doing back-to-back world title fights. So it's like, I don't understand like why people do that to Xander, but when Boots literally did the same thing to get his belts, and he just went from fighting like Karen, where he just got elevated to the IBF a champion holder. He then goes ahead and fights Amanta Stanionis, which he got his belt through a vacant title too. So it's like there's no consistency that people have, and I don't believe in prospects. I think honestly, you are a professional, and if you put in that work to be the best, you should at least get credit for like what you do, because you actually put in that hard work. Like no matter how many people try to say that you didn't earn it, it's like if you earned it the hard way, you should get credit. If you did not earn it, then you should not get credit.
Okay, well, I differ a little bit with some of the points you made with that. Okay, so for me, we all know that Boots was having a hard time getting a lot of them fights with 47, right? I'm not like a lot of people where they try to say Boots didn't. Who did Boots fight? And Boots actually has decent names on his freaking resume. And again, once he got to the end of his run at 47 and the whole Showtime mess and losing his his manager and suing, like it was just a lot of stuff Boots was going through. A lot of people were avoiding him, including Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah.
So
Like I know about the whole story with that.
Yeah. So, but with Xander, I give him credit, but for me, I don't know that I feel like his opponents were so much better than what who Boots actually fought, I should say, right? And for me, I do have respect for Xander because when Boots got up there, Xander was saying, I'm gonna give him grace. I'm gonna give him 2 fights so he can acclimate it. And he's like, I want to fight Boots for sure. The only thing is Boots only fought Lima, and Xander's probably ready to hit 60 for sure,
Yeah, he
because
definitely
they
needs
said
to
it.
move up.
Right. They said that he had a hard time making weight for a boss fight, right? And that he's looking to move up. So I give him credit for sure, and for giving Boots this opportunity. But at the same time, it's not the 2 fights you was gonna give grace for. You know what I mean? I think he's just trying to get it in before he goes. But at the same time, I don't think he's afraid of Boots for sure. I think he does think he's better than Boots.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be the greatest fighter that that he can be.
For sure, I do. I know he believes that without a doubt.
Yeah, I think Xander, he's an old school fighter. He's not trying to like move a certain type of way to pick and choose his opponents and try to duck any
Right.
competition. I think honestly, this is gonna show where he's gonna be, whether he wins or whether he loses. And I think honestly, he's going to be more motivated than ever because not many other fighters, do that. I think honestly, when you compare to fighters from the old time past, like Sugar Ray Robinson era, a lot of those Black Murderers Row fighters, even especially fighters that were Hispanic or anybody within that particular ethnicity group, they were still wanting to be the best, and they still took on challenges to try to fight whoever was to be there. So I think for Xander, if he continues on that path to set the standard and be the best that he can be, then all credit to him, because guess what? That's what any sport should be, whether you win, whether you lose, or whether you draw. And I think, within this generation, everybody's too fixated on just getting wins. And I think
without losing,
yeah. So I
say it all the time.
personally for me, I used to wrestle back in high school, and I never thought about wanting to stay undefeated. I thought about being better, But when I got in there and I went up against former state champions and going up against national level talent, especially back in high school, I was doing very good. So it's like, I never cared who beat me. I just cared about just being better every single day.
Well, I say it all the time, so I agree.
Yeah.
When there's a draw, these people need to keep fighting each other.
Hold on. We got a super chat. Big up, Big Dog Willie.
Big Dog Willie.
Hey, big dog.
Hey, folks. I wanted them, salute y'all, Shower and K-Rock, because we came here speaking on how good Meatloaf is and how it should be recognized a lot more. And you guys came in here and did just that. You know what I'm saying? Because like the whole build up for the last couple of weeks, or even the the rollout for this fight, nobody's been really talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the chef meant by putting Meatloaf on the menu, because it's something that needed to be talked about. And I think you guys, have hit just about every corner based off of how you guys see the breakdown of this fight, who they fought, why this fight is happening. You know what I'm saying? And I want anybody that's listening to pay attention to that, because we ain't got to be tea sipping and gossiping all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Or never, but you get what I'm saying. So we were able to actually talk about the fight that's at hand, not something that has not been signed, not something that's fantasy or something that's speculatory. So
I still want to get
Yeah,
that.
most definitely. I appreciate it. I was really excited for this fight, and I think this is gonna be a really good, fun fight for both fan bases, and it's gonna bring a lot of people together. So, I'm excited for it because I'm proud of both of these guys. This is what I like.
Yeah, but with that said, folks, you guys done stayed here long enough that the damn last call light then came on, and y'all done seen these ugly faces that y'all got to take home. So,
So I just need to go live on my own so I can finish my get my stuff off. Gotcha. Thanks for having me up here, yo.
hey, Shaw, you already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, you too, K-Rod. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised you. I'm glad you happened to make it over to a usual suspect platform. So I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. I like to come back.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Anytime you see this open mic or any show related to the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub or US6, usual suspects, in general. But as far as here, bro, it's Tales from the B-side. Open conversations with KG and the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub open mic, where the lounge is open, the drinks are free, but the food will cost you.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So everybody, I appreciate the two of y'all. The mic was only rented. So just so y'all, everybody that's listening, the mic was only rented. So we got to turn this one back in, and it's only going to be one mic, at a time, unless we can find a good one on Temu to bring in, and we can get, 2 to 3 people cracking at the same damn time. But you got something odd, man, so we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? Salute. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that pulled up. We was, of course, live on Twitch, live on YouTube. You know what I mean? So salute everybody that pulled up. Make sure y'all smash the like button as you fall on out. Because, we are closing up shop. You know what I mean? Everybody done ate up the menu. And we out of food. You know what I mean?
That damn goat. Look, we still got a pan full of this damn curry goat over here, man. Don't nobody want to eat that.
Shower said it was rancid, so we gotta throw it away.
You gotta throw it away.
And it won't be coming back unless she announces a fight.
No, it ain't gotta be a fight. Just a big announcement. You need the big announcement. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? But this has been another good one, babe. This has been another good one. You know what I'm saying? We're going to close y'all out a little different than we usually do. You know what I'm saying? But I think you guys are going to appreciate it the same. You know what I'm saying? Give them your last odd, and then we can go ahead and roll the fuck up out of here.
I mean, usualsuspect6.com, because y'all fit the description. Make sure y'all check out the Golden Standard Drip on shop usualsuspect6.com. The new summer collection is out. You know what I mean, go visit, go indulge. That's it.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all have seen this 1,000 times. Well, not 1,000, but you get what I'm saying. We appreciate everybody, man. Anything that y'all see this US6 logo on, feel free to pull up. You know what I'm saying? And this has been the US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. Open mic. The lounge is officially closed.
Yeah. The good doctor, KG, white coat over all black. Prescription for the truth, they allergic to the contact. Cadillac, red beltway, smoking a dialogue. Chrome voice, street sermon, drag sparks through the catalog. Odd fella, aka Dana Black. Calm mind in the madness, turn a circus to a classic. Make the chaos look practice. Stay ready, mag, what go down with the room still. Wide as a lock safe, heavy as a truth pill. 503 Lion, Houston hunger in the bloodline. One clip, crack the code, now the timeline doing drug lines. US6, 5 fingers fold, now the fifth speak fluent. Make pain sound rich, turn pressure into movement. Boxing full of false gods, selling dreams to believers. We pull facts from the mud, wash the dirt off the receipts up. They tried to box us in, starving for attention. Now we move off grid, that's US6 comprehend.